I'm going to talk about Tyreek Hill tonight. But before we do, good evening to everybody who's in the room. What's up, Cans? And there's a weird Tom Brady video that went viral. And he shows a side of him which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, so Jordan Love got a weird text from Tom Brady. Excuse me, Aaron Rodgers last week. And Aaron was on Pat McAtee today. So he texted Aaron Jordan Love today, but this was the one from last week. Congratulations on keeping the ownership in place. What do you mean by that? Well, the Green Bay Packers are now 25-6 since Brett Favre arrived in Green Bay in Chicago against the Chicago Bears. Think about that. Since 1992, when Brett Favre took over the Packers, they are 25-6 at Soldiers Field. Oh God! So congratulations to Aaron. He said he's feeling a lot better, and he said that he's working hard around the clock. You know what I'm saying? That's good for Aaron. Congrats to him. Okay. So that was said today. The Bears. What more can continue to happen to this sorry ass franchise? They lost $100,000 in equipment. Wow. Wow. Okay. 49ers dominate the Giants. McCaffrey, Debo, and Kittle. Remember, there was no my boy Brandon Ayuk last night. He's out. I ain't playing him this week in my fantasy league. Speaking of fans, I got my hockey draft tomorrow. So while I'm talking tonight, I'll be looking at my hockey prospects who I'm going to draft for the draft tomorrow afternoon. So I'm pumped up for hockey tomorrow and be my draft for tomorrow. People see my basketball team already is stacked, and I expect nothing less than a championship this year. It'll be my first ever in basketball, and I will complete the quadruple crown. I already won hockey. I've won 7 footballs and 2 baseballs. I need basketball. Come so close. Maybe this year's the year. All right. This Brock Purdy BS about him as the MVP, please. Okay, 2 is 10 times better than Brock Purdy. Okay, Brock Purdy, what helps him is he has a defense around him. Let me put it this way. Brock Purdy has about 16 studs on his team. So I don't want to hear about Brock Purdy is this and that. We'll see in 2 weeks against Dallas about Brock Purdy. Okay? Brock Purdy. Please. Well, you know where Aaron Rodgers is out in San Diego. I mean, not San Diego. He's out in Malibu, idiot. All right, this idiot's at it again. Nathaniel Hackett. And this is a quote from this moron. Okay. That the Jets underestimated Micah Parsons. Are you fucking kidding me? Like NFL people are saying this now. See, the problem with the Jets is they know their defense is good and they be watching their own defense. Let me tell you something right now. I don't want to hear about that clown out there. What's his name for the Jets? The DB. What's that loser's name? Snoop something. I don't know his name. Sauce. That's his name. Some guy named Sauce on the Jets, please. I saw Stephon Diggs burn him. And CD Lamb had a field day on him this past week. So I don't want to hear about him. Okay, it's bullshit. Typical New York media. Okay, then Lauro comes up here talking about sources. Because speaking of Lauro, Devin Singletary, the son of the late not Singletary, I can't remember his name. Stinger. Look like he's going to be out for a while for the Houston Texans. But this tells you how stupid Nathaniel Hackett is. And this validates Sean Payton, by the way. How the hell you don't know how good Micah Parsons is? You. Man, get out my face, Nathaniel Hackett, please. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. All right, Lynch and Shanahan got extensions today. I guess Jeb York is seeing that they're going to add a 6th Super Bowl trophy this year. I'll tell you this, if the Niners win, that Trey Lance trade in Miami is off the board for San Francisco. It's off the board. They had to trade 3 number 1s to get it right. They got it right with Brock Purdy last year. They go all the way, and there's a good possibility they will go all the way. Them or the Cowboys. That trade with Miami is going to be non and void anymore. Ain't going to matter. You know what I'm saying? So, these 2 men got extensions today. All right. Sharp saying Baylor's disrespect towards him. Well, when you're hanging out with people from the alphabet, and that's who design your clothes, and when you get mad, you talk like you talk funny. And let me throw in one more antidote. You're trying to fight 22-year-old kids. Of course, Skip Bayless doesn't respect you. Plus, you put down every black player that's a damn good player, but you don't like. I've known for years, this man used to roast Damon Lillard, bro, forever. Called Dame a loser, clown, everything you can imagine, because he worships LeBron James. We all know that. But this clown is saying this now. I don't know what show he does, and I really don't care. That's how little I think of Shannon Sharp, okay? Great football player, though. Tremendous football player. D-Hop vowed to make parents proud. He's going to graduate from college. Good for you. Everybody is making a joke on Nathaniel Hackett, that idiot. And Hackett's just a fucking idiot. Plain and simple. He's just a fucking clown. And Sean Payton was just vindicated about this ass clown. I didn't know. See, this is typical white supremacist way of thinking. Okay? This is how this man thinks. Oh, well, we got the best defense. Bullshit. And, he can't be as good as any of my guys. Clown show. And that's why Michael Parsons destroyed you and that quarterback and demoralized the Jets on last Sunday. So, bro, just keep your mouth shut. Nobody wants to hear from you except those fools here in New Jersey. Nobody wants to hear from you, bro. Okay? Nobody. Stupid ass. I'll find out who's in and who's out in a minute. Talking about how important was Blaine Gabbert. Are you effing kidding me, bro? Really? So Blaine Gabbert? Now, Baker is one of the best pickups. We gotta wait and see on that. Okay. It's only 2 games, but give Baker credit. And you got Philly this week. And that's gonna be a Philly team that remember what happened 2 years ago in the playoffs. Okay. All right. So we'll see for Baker. All right. Trent Williams, this tells you how little I watched this game last night. Trent Williams was ejected last night. I don't know who he threw a punch at. All right, the fans between the Giants and the 49ers last night got into a big fight, and a Giant fan got hurt. Don't blame the alcohol. Blame you shouldn't have went to that stadium knowing that it is a 40-year rival. You should know better. Okay? Know better. And speaking of that, no word on the Dolphin fan yet who ended up killing the Patriot fan. Let me see the footage of this fight. No, I love this footage stuff. Let's see this. Let me take a look at this. Let me see. Oh, it's a woman. Okay. Okay. It was a woman jacking up a Giant fan. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at that. 5 guys got into it. Okay. Yeah, the woman got a clean shot at the guy. Clean shot. Good for her. Good for her. She got a clean shot. There you go. Shout out to the sister right there. What? Oh, this punch. Woo! Oh man, isn't it beautiful? Seeing fans fight each other, isn't this great? There should be more in stadiums, I'll tell you that. All right, this was a fight that went viral at the Redskin game Sunday. A guy completely knocking out a Ravens fan with a Ray Lewis jersey, just beat him down. This is great stuff. Look at the guy's concussed. He can't walk. What the hell are you doing wearing a Ravens jersey? What was this game at? Yeah, this was at Washington. This was in Denver Sunday. Okay, this was in Denver. Okay. All right. Boy, my man got jacked up, man. He looks bad too. Wow. Did some good shit. Stadium fights. Yeah, I seen this one with the chick. Oh man. Ooh, boy. It's some good shit, man. This is some fun shit right here. I feel you guys. I feel you. I feel you. What I'm laughing about is a guy jumped into the fight and he was beating on the woman. And everybody's calling him a coward. You have to call him a coward. He got in kicking that poor woman last night in San Francisco on the ground, but that other woman got some good, clean shots at that guy. This is beautiful fighting right here. Jamar Chase, if he believes Joe Burrow been playing at 100%, he said, I doubt it. I could have told you that, genius. I don't think Burrow's playing Monday night, but I won't be on the air Monday night. But when you click on your TV and your ABC affiliate, you'll see if he's playing or not. All right, this is true. What? Uh, this is true. What Des Bryant is saying, and Des Bryant is saying that these guys, all right. All right. What this is about is Michael Parsons went at well, one of these you want to call him a blogger, a fanboy, and Des Bryant is telling facts. the fanboy stuff is true. And you already got fans going after fanboy channels now on YouTube. And I believe that my route, the route I've gone, and there are a lot more guys who are getting more views than I do, but I don't care about views. But the point I'm making is, if you can't talk all four major sports, your days, I agree with Des Bryant. The fanboy days are going to be obsolete. I'll use the Dolphins as an example. If the Marx Brothers wanted to do a podcast every day, they hook up their studio like the way Tyreek got a crappy studio, like Brandon Marshall does. All the Dolphin fans are going to go listen to. They're going to go listen to the Marx Brothers. Or I got a better one. Let's say if Madison and Sertan wanted to do a show together, the Dolphin fans are going to go listen to Madison and Sertan. The fanboys, and you're seeing it now. I never talk about this, but I've been seeing this lately. A lot of fans are going after the fanboy channels. Those are the guys who only talk about specific teams. And now you're seeing the backlash of those channels now, where they're getting trolled a lot more. And like I said, and what really pushed this over the hump, if you want real facts, the NBA players who are doing it. Arenas is doing it and has blown up. You don't even know the show that Matt Barnes do anymore, because more people are watching Gilbert Arenas. You know what I'm saying? They're watching Agent Zero. I think there's another former player that's coming out soon with a podcast. And I could tell you who doesn't like this. The white man. Trust me. They're watching. And they're not happy about this. And they took, I forgot who it was. He took a shot at some NBA players, saying that that's the best they can do in life because they have money to buy the equipment, build a studio in their house. That's true. That's obvious. But you're beginning to see this more and more now in social media, that fanboy channels are getting attacked more and more by the fans. I was listening to the Blazer fanboy channel late last night, and they're talking about the Dame and all this bullshit. And they took a lot of BS from fans. And I think, like Des Bryant said, he's right. Des Bryant puts it right here. Fans only care about the athletes who played the game and who are playing the game. Look at the numbers that Michael Parsons is doing already. And he just started on Tuesday. Okay. I was going to say, just slipped my mind. Oh, Tyreek Hill got over 2 million in a couple like in 3 months. Okay. Unfortunately, for the guy who is the fanboy channels, for all the teams, I'm pretty sure a lot of teams are represented by fanboys. I do agree with Des Bryant. They are going to be obliterated. I say another year, 2 years, give it. It's going to be more ex-athletes with plenty of money and resources to build them a studio. And more fans are going to go in that direction than the regular guy doing fanboy stuff. I totally agree with that. I was going to talk about that 2 weeks ago. I forgot what channel. There was one of these fanboy channels got brutally attacked. It was talking about it. And what Des Bryant says right here is true. And like I said, if you can't talk all four major sports, and you have to have somebody on your crew that can talk Premier League and La Liga, you need that. This is real shit talk here. This is not no BSing and stuff like that. You know, but more athletes now. You see the Kelsey brothers, they blew up. The Kelsey brothers do a show every Tuesday or Wednesday. And their mom comes on their podcast and it's a hit. It's a smashing hit. So you're going to start seeing more and more athletes with the money. And let me tell you something right now. To athletes who manage their money well, $10 million to build an immaculate studio and to hire people as a team to work for you is not a problem for these guys. So I do agree with them. More and more athletes going to represent the teams they're on or just be who they are. And it can't be a scrub player, by the way. It got to be good players. Like I said, Miami, Duper Clayton, uh, uh, what's his face? Duper Clayton, uh, Sertan and Madison. That will bring massive Dolphin fans to watch. And don't ever let it be Marino and the Marx brothers doing it. Forget it. Forget it. But yeah, Des Bryant is right. No one's going to be listening to the fanboys anymore. They're already getting hassled, those channels. And more players. You got, again, it helps when you are a star player. Like the Kelsey brothers, they're going into the Hall of Fame. So people are gonna tune in and they're having droves. People are listening to them, but that's the point. You know what I'm saying? All right, these are some of the players who are not playing Sunday: Anthony Richardson, Ryan Kelly, Odell Beckham. That's nothing new. Justice Hill, Ronnie Stanley. Stanley's been out forever. Marlon Humphrey. So the Ravens are losing some players. Austin Eckler doesn't surprise me. His ass is always hurt. Eric Kendricks, Marcus Davenport, Jamal Williams. Wow, that hurts the Saints, especially going up to Green Bay Sunday. Elgin Jenkins for Green Bay. He's not playing. Peter Skoronsky, rookie. He's pretty good this year so far. Greg Newsom's not playing. Taylor Decker. Oh, it's a lot of injury guys not playing this week, boy. Here we go. Kirby Joseph, Emmanuel Mosley, Vitali's not playing. Logan Thomas, Frank Clark's not playing. Justin Simmons, that's good for Miami, but Justin Simmons is out for the Broncos. Denzel Perryman, Jalen Petre, Derek Stingley for Houston's not playing. Zay Jones not playing for Jacksonville. Bryce Young is not playing. Okay. So we'll see my good friend Andy Dalton in Carolina on Sunday. Charles Cross ain't playing. Kobe Bryant's out for Seattle. Nick Bolton is out. Richie James, Trevon Diggs out for the year. And Gunnar Olszewski. That is Sunday's not playing, according to Adam Schefter. So that's the names who are not playing this week. Okay. So that is the injury list for this week in the NFL. Let me see. Hey, I told you that midget was too small. Didn't I tell you guys that? Bryce Young? Didn't I tell you? Nobody wanted to listen to me, though. So Andy Dalton starts in Seattle. Good luck with that. All right, Deebo Samuel's test today. No breaks. I would sit him next week against Arizona. You're going to beat Arizona without him, so I would do that if I am you. Let me see. So, say what's up to some of the boys in the chat. Hurricanes 23.5-point favorite on Sunday. So 305 in the building, big money in the building, who reported tonight, and I'm not going to get into it tonight, but it looks like the Bulls in Toronto are the leading candidates to get Dame Lillard now. Why doesn't surprise me? Let's see what else. Sean's champions get ready for training camp. October I think it's October the 9th. No, it can't be. I'm gonna say it's October. Let's see, October the 2nd. That's media day for the NBA. So I really love when I got so much football news to give you. 305. How's SmackDown tonight, fam? Love our Kings tomorrow. Sean got a big one. Dion's at his house tomorrow in Austin Stadium in Ogden. Yeah, but what I'm just saying, it's true. Fanboy channels are going to be gone. And they're going to be gone within the next, I'll say, 2 years. Okay. Let's get back to it. People are saying the Giants have to change up their play calling. Yeah, but you paid Boy Genius $183 million to sort out these problems. And you guys were so high and mighty and so proud of giving him the money like the goddamn fools you are, Giants. You better be glad you came back to be Arizona. All right, Michael Parsons went after Bart Scott, and Bartholomew, as Mike Greenberg calls him, is at it again. He made fun of Trevon Diggs' injury, but he's out for the year, needs ACL surgery. And Parsons, Diggs is gonna defend his little brother. Yeah, Bart Scott actually blamed T. Higgins for what happened to Damar Hamlin. Really? So Bart Scott again, a man that's not scared of confrontation. That's for damn sure. He loves to be confrontational. I tell you that. So, okay. So a lot of people. Let me hear what Bart Scott has to say. Fair use, fair use. Let me hear what he has to say. All right, Bart Scott. Like I said, he is a huge, huge man, and uh, he's a very confrontational man. And you know how niggas be. When you're big and you're strong, you're gonna have that ego of I'll fight you any motherfucking place you want to fight me. And that's why these guys on the set of ESPN, they were lucky he was in the studio, because if he was Bart Scott, none of those guys would have said anything to him. Okay. All right, Parsons and Tyreek Hill is at it again. Uh Tyreek calls out Michael Parsons. They will play in the NFL game of the week, Christmas Eve in Miami, 4:25 Eastern time. And these two have been going at now. Parsons back in June said he was going to take Tua out. I do believe he will try his best to take Tua out in that game. I do believe that. Tyreek and Parsons have been going at it. These two don't like each other. And Tyreek Hill says today that he's going to show Michael Parsons basically who is the main man in the NFL. So, and I'll say it again: this Brock Purdy bullshit. But you're hearing over the place, please. Brock Purdy, please, please, please. Okay, cut it out. And stop the lies with Blaine Gabbert, please. Stop it, please. All right. Michael Gallup says he doesn't care about making catches, getting the ball thrown at him as long as the team is winning. That's a good sport. So 49ers keep getting the love. Dallas at Arizona on Sunday. Thank God here in New York I get the doubleheader. I get Green Bay, New Orleans at Green Bay is my early game. on my local Fox affiliate. Then it's the Chiefs and the Bears. So I get to see Jordan Love on Sunday. What else is new? Everything else in the news, it's about the 49ers and their excellence yesterday. Again, Eckler out again. What else is new? He's always out of the games. And these rookie quarterbacks already out. Bryce Young out Sunday. They go to Seattle. You can forget that with Andy Dalton. And I forgot what the Colts are. But the Colts are not going somewhere easy. I think they're in Baltimore. You can forget that. It doesn't. Maybe you know what? What's my guy? Uh, Minshew gives them a fighting chance instead of that Richardson guy. Okay. All right. David Montgomery's not playing Sunday, so if you're me and you got Jameer Gibbs, he's playing Sunday in your fantasy. All right. Drake London said the Falcons are, are like Fight Club. Uh, I don't know what the hell Fight Club is. The Chiefs and their team friendly deals. Well, there are a lot of news out there today. But the difference is it's all 49ers really. So let me get out of here and let's get this shit started. I'm already 45 minutes in, just about. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's get this started. The team right there is the story tonight. And the question is, for me, how much has Tyreek Hill changed this franchise around his leadership? He's the face of the franchise now. It's good seeing everybody in here tonight. 305 says, um, I'm doing good today. God blessed us to live to see another day, family. God is good. You're damn right. God's always good, man. To us, anyway. How much has Tyreek Hill changed this franchise? Okay. I'm curious to know how much he's changed it. Uh, I think Tyreek Hill did a hell of a lot. Kane saying fighting in stadiums is not good. Yeah, Sean's in the building. I saw him and acknowledged him. Houston Astros still your world champions, 305 said. Watching pro wrestling as he always is. 305 is eating his late night dinner. How much has Tyreek changed this franchise? I think he changed it a hell of a lot. I do. And I'm glad a lot of other people nationally has acknowledged that. In my opinion, Tyreek Hill has been a breath of fresh air for the Dolphins. It gives the Dolphins a positive face of their franchise, which they haven't had in God knows when. I mean, who the hell is the last face of the Dolphin franchise? Who? Dan Marino? Seriously, real talk, Dan. That was a quarter century ago, man. You know that? But now they got one in Tyreek. And Tyreek going out with Michael Parsons tonight, I think is beautiful. I mean, Dolphin players. Yay, nephew, what's up, brother? Carl Rodney's here. I love when he does that. That that face. Oh man, it's good to see Ricardo, man. He's my always my first nephew. He used to come in here. I used to do the 3 a day, 7 o'clock in the morning, and he used to listen to me at work. Good to see him. Good to see this young man in the building. So I'm writing him something nice, like I always do, because his uncle cares about him. That's what. Carl Rodney in the building. There you go, young man. Carl Rodney just said something nice to him. Oh yeah, the Patriot fan passed away, and the Dolphin fan. I get the feeling they will catch him and do something to him, and that's sad when it comes down to that. Sports supposed to be fun, not where you got fools that are hanging on every thread of what's going on. And like I said, uh, it's already started, but like I said, what's his face is right. Uh, Des Bryant. Fanboy is going to be replaced soon by more rich athletes doing their own podcasts. Boys on the Bus is awesome with Taylor Lalonde, the former Tennessee Titan. Major hit plus the way the people are down there. They're a bunch of good old boys playing in the Mississippi Delta. All right, Waddle is questionable. I get the feeling Waddle will play. So, all right. So far in the NFL, after 2 weeks, you have to say Dallas and San Francisco have really stood out. And I like, and I do like the Dolphins this week, minus the 6.5. And I'm glad that Tyreek Hill went after Michael Parsons. It could be some repercussions come Christmas Eve for doing that, but I like that he did it though. All right, the Broncos are so decimated at safety. Justin Simmons out, Caden Stearns out for the season. The third safety, PJ Locke, is out into week 5 for ankle injury. So Tua should have a field day on the Broncos on Sunday. He should. Like Walter was dancing today to Kirk Franklin. They said Walter was in a great mood. Him and Tyreek dancing to Kirk Franklin. What the hell does Kirk Franklin sing anyway? Oh, so I'm gonna talk about Our good friend Xavier Howard, if you didn't hear the news, enough for Kirk Franklin. Anyway, uh, Xavier Howard getting four, not one, not two, not three, four Instagram models pregnant at the same time. And if you check his latest video, what he's doing with one of those Instagram hoes, again, if you're rich and you're making the money that man's making, if that's what you want to do, God bless you. I'm leaving that alone. Oh man, some guys I wonder. Oh man. All right. Dolphin fans worried about a trap game. No, Miami's gonna get rid of this team quick. But in this game here, for Miami to win comfortable, the defense has to show up all game. Everybody waiting for the Tyreek Hill versus Patrick Surtain, the second matchup. Also, Patrick Surtain is going home Sunday to South Florida to play in front of his parents and his family and friends. So Nick Chubb is personally looking for this game Sunday. Yeah. So that is the situation there. That'll be our game of the week. The experience game of the week on Sunday. Dolphins and Broncos. Next week is the let me see what's next week. I'll tell you right now. Right now I'm going Dolphins Bills next week. So yeah. All right, Manzano says I would have been more worried if this game was in Denver because it seems the past two seasons the Dolphins have struggled. Not just was left jet lag, but with altitude. Well, This game's gonna be in the heat in South Florida on Sunday. I'm awake. I was reading an article. I was reading an article. So, how much of a difference do the Dolphins make now that Tyreek Hill? All right, Ricardo Rodney talking wrestling in the chat room. Good for him. Welcome to. Oh, he's been in the family. Matter of fact, Ricardo Rodney nephew is a day one and D1. So I don't have to worry about him giving him anything. You know what I'm saying? 305 says he's eating. He said I was sleeping. I wasn't. I was reading these articles that is in the news and let me check the NBA real quick. I know it's out there, Toronto now. Toronto and the Bulls are in the Dame sweepstakes. I still believe because Portland now feels guilty that they feel guilty that they treated Dame a little bit like they did. I still say he'll end up in Miami. Tyler Hero, Jazz, Bulls, Hornets, and Nuts. The landing spots for him. Blazers not talking to the Heat no more. Okay. I think again, what Pat Riley was betting on, it was bad job by him. He was betting on the Portland idiot GM would cave in, but that's not happening. All right, the Warriors are not going to sign Dwight Howard. I think that's a smart move. You don't want poison in a locker room like that. Trust me. So, Miami's betting against themselves, but Miami don't really have nothing to give. That's the problem. Miami was trying to match Portland in this, and Portland's like, oh hell no, we need picks. We need a couple players. Let me turn around. Let me get back to this question about Tyreek Hill, the face of the franchise, and he deserves that he is the face of the franchise because he's done things nobody else on that team has done, like win a Super Bowl, okay, like be a megastar in the NFL. It's little things like that why Tyreek Hill is the face of the franchise. And in my opinion, slowly but surely, it is changing Miami a lot for the positive. Okay, but that's just me. I like the fact that Tyreek is always in the know. He told Michael Parsons he's tired of his mouth. And if you missed the comedy earlier to start the platform tonight, our good friend Hackett said he underestimated Michael Parsons. How stupid can you be? So for him making that remark, Sean Payton is vindicated. Kane says, oh, he's talking to Manzano. And Keynes is right. Portland don't want Miami's trash. I mean, I'm gonna say it to you, Manzano. Like I told Canes the other night, get some players. Get some good players on your team and get some picks. And then you can make trades like you can make trades. Instead of picking up the Caleb Martins of the world and Vincent and that other ass clown who I can't stand who's in Cleveland right now. So, open up this platform in a couple of minutes. Drop the link in there. I'm off tomorrow, next Saturday in college football. Just to give you a heads up, USC, Colorado, 9 o'clock Pacific time in the morning, 12 o'clock Eastern time, and that game will be on Fox. So if you care about Deion and you want to see the matchup, Caleb Williams against Deion's son, it's 12 noon next Saturday on the East Coast on Fox. So, got another hour and a half, me sitting up like this right now. Let me turn my thing around. Let me give you some updated baseball scores. Very few teams are clinched. I'm surprised. I can understand the National League, but American, Jesus, man. Do some baseball. Where's baseball? Here we go. All right, Orioles and Indians tied at 6. All right, Milwaukee destroying the Marlins tonight in Miami, 16-1. Pirates lead. Pirates are playing spoiler. Pirates have been playing. Them and the Royals have been spoilers. Pirates up 6-5 in the Reds at the end, going to the 8th. Braves, as usual, beating up on the Nationals 9-4 in the 7th. Phillies beating the Mets 4-3, bottom of the 8th. I told you Orioles 6-6 in Cleveland. White Sox over Boston 2-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Texas all over Seattle tonight 8-0. Minnesota leads the Angels 3-2 in the 5th. All right, Milwaukee scored 12 runs in the second inning tonight in Miami tonight. Royals beating Houston 4-2 in the 6th. Arizona. Look, this is strange for Arizona. They're playing the Yankees this late in the year and they lose tonight in New York. Strange. Toronto beat Tampa tonight 6-2. Cubs beat Colorado 6-0. And no one cares about the Padres and the Cardinals. Detroit's at Oakland, no one cares. And San Francisco's at the Dodgers tonight. San Francisco is fading as we speak, and those are the baseball scores. And I got the Oriole game behind me. All right, the great Howard Balzer. The Cardinals have terminated 5 practice squad players. Interesting. So Arizona continues their tank. Like I said, if you need a player, go get Buda Baker for a 3rd rounder. Dolphins, you have problems at safety, go get him. Imagine him and Javon Holland together. Shit. Wow. All right. The Colts have announced this tonight that they will settle for less than a 1st-round pick for Jonathan Taylor. In other words, they're just basically telling me we're getting this nigga out of town. Plain simple. We're getting the little black boy out of town. That's what basically what they're telling you. Okay. So Waddle will play. He's going to play only because the Broncos got no secondary. They're all out. So it's going to be 4 Dolphin receivers against what's his face? Sertan the second. So, right. So these are the things that are happening now. All right, the big game on ESPN this weekend, the game that they're going to analyze, it's Green Bay and Green Bay and the Saints, and then that's Thursday night football next week. Green Bay and the Lions next Thursday night is the Amazon Prime game. All right, the Orioles are self-destructing out here with poor defense. That's right. Joe Cronin's message to Pat Riley is, don't insult us with us BS trade. Come at us correct. If you want Dame, you just can't make this shit up. I agree. Sean Doolittle, the former baseball pitcher, has retired from baseball. He used to be on the Oakland A's. Green Bay poison against the Lions. All right, I'm gonna let you guys up. I'm gonna go get me a bottle of water and let you guys up right now and say what's up to each other. And it's gonna be interesting. With Green Bay, next couple of weeks, you know me, I'm gonna be uh, following Jordan Love. For me, it's like following my grandson going out there to play football, and it has been a treat. Even though I was pissed off this past week. Shout out to the Packer fandom who's treated me so well. I'm always in the clouds over there. I don't interact. I don't need to. And I'm not going to give a shout out to the fans, but again, shout out to Tyreek Hill and his leadership. And I'm glad that he has embraced being the face of the franchise. And we're going to find out a lot about that Miami team coming up. The experience is real, folks, and it's a good night tonight to chill. We'll talk about a lot of other things tonight. I did the news in the NFL, what's happening, and again, Brock Purdy is not the MVP of the league. Okay. There you go. We did this show the other night about Coach Prime. There he is in the picture. 305 is eating. Green Bay is like Little House in the Prairie. You could say that, but I think more Portland When you get outside the city, it's definitely the prairie land. It's like Little House on the Prairie. Portland is like Little House on the Prairie. Okay. All right, guys. When I come back, Canes 305, pull up, and we're gonna talk about that man right there. Am I going in again? No, no need to. I'm gonna talk about the game tomorrow. I'm not gonna be up here, so you guys want to see Sean's Oregon Ducks against Dion. Hey, let me tell you something, Iman. I was thinking about you last night, bro. Your Giants played very violently last night on 4 days rest and no Saquon. The Giants played tough last night, in my opinion. The Giants played a real tough game, in my opinion, last night. You should be proud of me, man. But you got a tough one next Monday night. The Seahawks are coming in. So that's not going to be easy. Yeah, you played well, man. Don't be upset. You guys played very well. So, all right. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to let everybody up and come up here. We're going to talk about that man right there. And we had a good crowd for him on Wednesday night. Yesterday, me and Platt had a good crowd again. And that man right there is the story right now in college football. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to talk about Dion. I'm going to let people up. I'm going to go the Dion route. Oregon tomorrow. They missed too many tackles. Yeah, I agree with that. So Coach Prime when I come back. Let me go do this. Iman in the house. Be back in a minute. Oh, quick minute. Oh. That's it. All right. What happens tomorrow, guys? You guys think they can pull it off and beat Oregon? What you guys think? You think Deion can beat Oregon tomorrow? I'd say hell's no. How much does Tyreek's leadership and being the face of the franchise, how much did that have changed Miami? I think it's changed Miami a lot. Wait, the Canes pop up.
Hey, Uncle Mace, what's up?
What's up, man?
Good.
Depends on how big of Coach Prime's wallet. Okay.
How's everything, man?
Everything's good, man.
That's good.
I mean, everybody's talking about this game tomorrow. Like I said, Tyreek Hill, how much he's changed the Dolphins. A lot of people say he's changed them a lot in very nice ways. I totally agree with that. I mean, what a job Tyreek has done.
Yeah, not too bad.
What has he done that hasn't been so great?
Well, for me, as a Dolphins fan, I would like to see this guy spread the damn football. Excuse my French. But how do we expect to win versus these tough teams if this man can't spread the ball? And other than that, I have no issues with Tyreek. I think he's he's he has done a tremendous job in Miami.
I agree with that. I think he's meant everything to that franchise. Yeah, I forgot what channel they said that Miami Hurricane game is on. I think it's on the ACC channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be watching that beatdown also. Iman in the building. Good evening to him. Good evening to everybody. I mean, you like Prime tomorrow? Yeah, ACC challenge the game 3:30. You like Prime tomorrow? Or you gonna take Oregon?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
That
I'm
game,
taking Oregon, bro.
That game is gonna be difficult to watch because for me, I know how good Oregon is. I watched them in the past, and I don't think Dion's ready for what they have in store
That's why
for them.
Dion's been so quiet this week and kissing the coach of Oregon's ass in the media because Oregon is smart enough not to say a damn word. Iman said, "Peace to you."
Same to you, Iman.
Iman's laughing because I said the truth that Dion's not talking that shit this week about, oh, they said something about us. They ain't showing us respect. And by the way, I made this announcement when I came on the air tonight for all you Dion supporters. The game next week is 12 noon Eastern time on Fox. So it's on your local Fox affiliate next week at 12 o'clock.
And also, if Dion doesn't notice, Oregon is nothing but speed.
Yeah, be interesting. And USC next week.
I can see a 50 points spanking.
That would be interesting if that happens. What's up, Giant?
Hey, what's happening, Mace?
What's
How
up,
you doing?
Iman?
What's up,
Good
King?
tonight, man. Good tonight, bro. Just chilling on Friday night.
Yeah.
Talking some good sports. I gave all the football news. Mostly everything after the news I gave was all about kissing Brock Purdy's ass.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Yo, I think it's just a maturity thing with us right now because I'm looking at the team. The team is so young, man. It's so young. It's like we got so much potential, but yeah, but I still think we can squeeze out 10 wins this year. I had 11-6. I might downgrade to 10-7. Yeah, man, that offensive line, man, it ain't there yet, man. There's potential in the guys, but a lot of them are what, second year? Neil is second year. The two other guys, they're in their second year, but they didn't play last year. And McKeithen didn't play last year because he got hurt right before the season started. He was a rookie last year, so like this basically like his first year, you know. And then Schmitz is really good, but rookie again. So we just gotta wait it out, man. Because it ain't going to happen overnight. But shit, I think we can squeeze out 10 wins this year.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was mad, man, I was more mad with the defense last night, man, because that shit made no sense, man. We had them in like, I think one drive we had them like a 3rd and 15 and like a 3rd and 19, right? And it wasn't even no bomb down the field. It was just like short, intermediate passes, and they dude just dragging them and then just like, going for a ride on these dudes, man. No tackling, man. I hate that. You know what I used to love about the Seahawks. Not just the Legion of Boom, not just them hitting hard. They knew how to tackle and wrap up, man. Like you wouldn't get nothing on the damn Legion of Boom.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm disappointed in Bobby O, man. I've been hyping this dude up, man, this whole year, all off season. Bobby O, Carrot K. Our run defense was supposed to get better, but I don't know. Maybe it's still too early. Let's just wait for the Seahawks. Let's see what we do over there.
I'm gonna say something to you personally, bro, and I mean this. I have fun with you. But I really, really respect the hell out of you, bro.
Yeah.
Because you love your boys who you love and you stand by them.
Yeah, that's what we do, man. Yeah.
I mean, I know you're the biggest LeBron fan. So.
Yeah. Go James.
Yeah, man. You 305 Canes. I respect you guys a lot because you guys love your teams, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at this meme. They got a meme of Coach Martindale for the defensive coordinator for the Giants with an angry ass face, bro. He's like, and it said the Giants missed 16 tackles yesterday, and then it says, let me see, they got the breakdown of everybody's tackle stuff. McFadden is underrated, man. Micah McFadden is very underrated. He's really good, man. I think he's a little undersized, and that's why they wanted that other guy, Darian Beavers, because he was like 6'4", 6'5", but he got hurt. But McFadden is really good, but he's a little bit smaller than what's his name, than the other guy. But
You love his, Mr. Miami loves his ass, bro.
Loves what? Miami loves what?
His Astros.
Oh, Astros. Oh, yeah. Didn't we beat them the other day, the Yankees?
Yeah, Yankees won tonight.
Yeah, we won tonight too. Man, baseball is so many damn games. Huh?
I forgot you're a Yankees fan.
Yeah. I just been on the radar. I ain't really been saying that because we ain't been doing nothing, bro. Ain't nothing to talk about. Shit.
Yeah, man. I feel you, bro.
I just wish them dudes would. Yeah, because they gave dude all that money, but it looked like he hit a home run, right? Didn't Aaron Judge hit a home run today? But he just been injured.
Judge been on fire lately.
Bro. Yeah, Judge he's been earning his contract. That's it. That's all I want to see, man. I want to see people earn their contract. But yeah, too many injuries too. It's like the city of New York has just been plagued with injuries, man. What the hell?
It looks like it doesn't
over us, man.
The pressure of the national media.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Rodgers tears his Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon's hurt again.
Yeah.
And in baseball, the Mets overspent.
Yeah, did they?
Just hit a home run.
Yeah, I don't follow the Mets like that. The Mets are like the I don't know how many championships they got.
2.
I know they said 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're the they're the they're the Clippers of of New York baseball.
Yep. It's like the Jets or the Clippers in New York football.
Yeah.
305 is coming up. 305 loves his Dolphins. As we're both going to be watching the Hurricane game on Sunday. Tomorrow. What's up, 305?
What's up, Coach? How y'all doing?
We're good tonight, man.
What's up, 305?
What's up, Brother Kane? Just sitting back chilling. About to sip on some drink.
That was Iman who said what's up.
What's up, Brother Iman?
The time's in Minneapolis. It's going to be 9 o'clock out there.
10 o'clock in Miami.
Yep, 10 o'clock here, too. Just turned 10 o'clock. Fucking, what you call it? The goddamn Dodger game tonight.
Game born.
Can't wait for tomorrow, man.
I can't wait till tomorrow neither. Miami Hurricane game only. I ain't watching nobody else.
Yeah, I'm not watching no goddamn Dion. I'm watching my Hurricanes, bro.
Watching the Hurricanes. Been watching the Hurricanes since '84.
So this is my schedule tomorrow. I'm gonna spend the day at Mom's because her Clemson Tigers are playing against Florida State. You know I got Florida State. Then I'm gonna watch the Hurricanes.
Watching the Miami Hurricanes tomorrow.
And then I'm gonna watch Notre Dame.
Be doing some cleanup tomorrow.
No, I gotta get up early tomorrow, man. So watch some Notre Dame. And then the late night game, I'm gonna watch USC.
Might throw some on the grill.
And there you go.
Get out in the sun.
I ain't gonna be no damn sun tomorrow.
You know, Darren, you gotta watch your stuff. So people will try and come steal your barbecue.
Yeah, I know.
Well, ain't nobody gonna steal my barbecue because anybody steal my barbecue, I'll probably going to prison.
We're gonna have a big rainstorm here, beginning late tonight to Tuesday. Canes rooting for Clemson tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm rooting for Clemson because I think FSU is overrated. Because this is the same team that struggled at Boston College.
I think they were just looking ahead to Clemson. Just like Notre Dame struggled last week at home, but they were looking forward to Ohio State.
Yeah, I don't see Florida State winning. I don't see it.
I'll put that 3-team parlay. Put $250 on it. Pumped up I haven't been this pumped up to watch a triple header of college football as I am tomorrow. Matter of fact, I get a quadruple header. Got Clemson and Florida State at 12. Hurricanes at 3:30. Notre Dame at 7:30. And USC late at 10:30 on Fox. So I'll be sleeping on my mom's couch tomorrow night, snoring. Wait for your mom to get back.
Man.
I'm here. You got me up?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know what happened. It's just I didn't hear anything. I thought, I was like lost in space or something.
No, you good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Canes. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I'll be cooking tomorrow.
I was gonna say. So earlier, I'm on YouTube, right? And I'm listening to one of the Hurricanes YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
And one of the crazy newspaper folks up in Pennsylvania says that Temple's gonna beat Miami. I said to myself, with what team are you gonna beat us with?
Yep.
Temp?
I says, you guys didn't play nobody and you're talking all this.
Wasn't Manny Diaz there?
He's at Penn State.
Oh, you went to Penn State?
Yeah. And I still say that Penn State gets no respect because they can't beat Michigan or Ohio State.
I agree with that.
In fact, I've been following Penn State since they had Joe Pa.
Bad move.
I mean, oddly enough, he was a better coach than Franklin was. Franklin, I don't care for him all that much.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I mean, for me, if you're a coach in the Big Ten and you're at a school like Penn State, they expect you to beat Ohio State and Michigan every year. No excuse. And if you can't get the job done, well, bye. You're out of here.
Now, what happens this year if he splits with Ohio State and Michigan?
Well, then that's good for him.
All right. I'm going to leave that alone. Yo, Iman, you there, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
You pumped up for your Lakers this year?
The Lakers, yeah, man, definitely. We got to get the chip, man. We got to.
I think player for player, they're clearly the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, that's good. That says a lot coming from you, man. Yeah. So who's gonna come from the East then?
You got to beat Denver, though.
Yeah,
East, who cares? That's the JV.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
Yeah,
be
the
Denver.
East is the JV. No one cares. They're going to lose whoever comes out of the West.
Yeah. Yeah, because the East, man, I don't know. That was the same East everybody was saying LeBron was coming out of, right? The easy East.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, I think they definitely gonna be tuned in, man. These players, because they know how close they were last year. Well, you know, they were in those games, even though they got swept. But
Milwaukee.
I don't know what. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is Giannis gonna stay? Is that, or is was that Jimmy Haslam? Right, he brought them out. Is he gonna get rid of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see. What happened?
I don't know. Your organization, Iman, I'm talking about the Giants,
Yeah.
has been well ran for years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
You know what's wrong with this? I will take Jimmy Haslam as my owner any day of the week, man.
What?
Oh, hell no. No. We want that poison in there, man.
No
I
way.
want that poison.
Yo,
And
who is Jimmy Haslam? Like, what does he do? Like, what? How is he rich? How did he buy these teams, bro? Like, what did he do?
He owns the private jet companies for the stars.
For who?
The stars.
For the Stars.
Yeah. Hollywood stars, ball players, stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn. All right.
Good. He's close friends with Peyton Manning.
All right, Haslam. Is he a new owner? Because he just burst on the scene. Never heard of him before, man. Like, yeah. What the?
I don't know why I make trying to come with that act on Jimmy Haslam. We don't want that poison in Miami. I take the Giants. I take Mark Ross.
You know what I love about Jimmy?
I'm talking about the owner for the Giants. I take him.
You have to admit, though, does he hold management accountable? Yes, he does. Because if they don't do the job, they're gone in 2 years. That's my type of guy.
Yeah.
You already tipped his drink over. You already tipped his brown drink over. Scotch. I pass.
Jimmy Haslam is ruthless.
I do not want that man in South Florida. Keep that man where he at.
If he comes here, I will not watch a Dolphins game. No.
I will stop watching football altogether.
So because a man holds his workers accountable, he's a bad owner.
We don't want them. Like Scarface said, you know that one. Keep that man away from my franchise.
What about you, Iman? Don't you want him in LA?
Don't what?
Don't you want Jimmy have him in LA?
Do I want him in LA?
Yeah, it's your owner.
Wait, he's partial owner?
No. But if he was the Laker owner, plus he has a great love. Him and LeBron are like buddies.
The majority owner. No. We good. We good. We right there, bro.
I'll be done with the NFL. I'll go fishing on Sunday.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Mike.
You gotta have some patience, man. Yeah, go ahead.
You ain't lying about that. Would you want the Green Bay ownership running the Dolphins?
Wait.
Hell no.
With the whole city? No, they gonna have y'all fish eating cheese, man.
Hey. At least they won, though, man. At least they won recently. What have we done?
The only reason why I think Dolphin fans wouldn't want the Green Bay organization is that they're a very cheap organization and they don't sign free agents.
Miami be killing me with that.
I don't know what's wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I would take the Green Bay organization. They do
Really?
things right.
So will I. You know why, Mace?
Yeah, go ahead.
At least they know how to get a quarterback, unlike us.
Yeah,
that is true.
You are true. Yep. Yeah, you're right on that.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And at least they spend money, unlike us.
And Love looking good now. So, yeah.
What's up, Jims? And you know I'm smiling about that. You can't wipe the smile off my face, even though I had to rip them on Tuesday.
Man, with our offensive line, man, Jimmy Haslam was the owner. He'd get rid of the entire offensive line. For real. He'd probably get rid of everybody and start over.
I think Jimmy would like the defense and he will spend money. Yeah. Jimmy's not cheap.
Yeah,
I'll take the Giants owners.
Yeah, I like that about him. If he was the owner, Saquon would probably get $100 million.
Yeah. Yeah. If Jimmy was the owner of the Giants, everybody would be happy because everybody's paid.
Yep.
There'll be a lot of people quitting football too.
I'm telling you right now, if I am the Bucs manager, I start sending my resumes out because Jimmy's gonna. If the Bucs don't make it to the finals, he's the next to go. That's how Jimmy does business.
Yeah. You said who? Giannis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Giannis, I don't think Jimmy cares about Giannis.
Yeah.
I heard he cried when Nick Chubb got hurt Monday night. That really hurt Jimmy.
That injury was crazy, They said Nick Chubb hurt himself like that in college too, and it was the same leg, man.
Oh, Boise's on. Let me get over there. Boise State. Yeah, that's one.
That was just nasty, man. Done, man. I don't know. 26, 27?
Mm-hmm.
Injury like that?
What's up, brother Raven Knight?
Raven Knight in the chat.
Yeah.
How was wrestling?
Baltimore Raven Knight.
I didn't know NC State was playing Virginia. I was scared. Virginia's very boring.
I take the Giants. I take the Giants. The Giants. Talking about the Giants. The owner.
Yeah.
General manager. Bring back Mark Ross.
Yeah, he liked Mark. He liked Mark Ross. So
he's a Super Bowl champ.
Bro. Wisconsin's killing Purdue right now. This game is over. You know those betting tickets?
So what?
The betting tickets, like you bet money on the games and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to always bet Wisconsin back in the day. They always went for me.
Wisconsin
but I never bet Wisconsin against Ohio State. They used to get killed all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, you Big Ten country. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
Oh, yeah. Ohio State runs for the most part, at least for the last several years.
Ravens in the
Big
back.
Ten.
All right. I'm trying to find the San Diego State game.
Well,
Yo, James, what channel is the San Diego State game? Let me know.
So this game tomorrow for Coach Prime, it's at Colorado, or is it in Oregon?
It's in Oregon.
Oregon? All right.
And USC is next week.
And that's in UFC, or is that in Colorado, USC?
Colorado. 11 o'clock in the morning your time, bro.
All right.
On Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you got enough.
Sports Network.
Oh, 215 that game is on? That's for me, channel 215.
Yeah. It starts in 10 minutes.
All right, San Diego State just kicked off. No, they blocked the ball. Okay. That game is in 10 minutes. So let me sit back and relax.
Hey!
What's up, Raymond?
What's up, brother Raymond?
What's up, guys?
What they said about Trayvon Diggs down there?
Yeah, I saw that, man. Sorry to hear that, man. That's tragic, man.
That's it. He's out for the season, bro.
Yeah. At least he got his money, right? He got that guaranteed money. Shit.
Oh, you guys missed what I talked about tonight.
On a deal, man. Now he heard.
Bart Scott made fun of Trayvon Diggs.
Who?
Bart Scott.
Former
Jet.
What did he
on
say?
ESPN. Get up.
Oh yeah, I mean, actually, I was told it was like an hour after it hit ESPN, and I got hit with a joke, and that kind of sidelined me. I thought it was really like, I'm like, what is he at? Really? Is he really? And I'm like, oh, and I looked into it, like, yeah.
Yeah, Bart Scott took a shot at and was mocking Trayvon Diggs.
Man, Bart Scott.
And Michael Parsons told him to keep his effing name out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, honestly, for him, it's honestly gonna be good for him because now he can sit back and study the program. He'll be ready. He'll be ready next go around. I forgive him for it.
You know, I mean, Bart Scott, for a guy who never won a damn thing.
That dude's pretty.
God damn, he talks so much shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that game on too, Jim.
Talk the most.
He was sorry we were in Baltimore.
God
He's
damn,
with
that,
the
that
Jets.
man used to diss the Dolphins all the time. Call
Yeah.
them scrubs. They ain't nobody. And when the Dolphins always beat them, he get all mad and say they
And,
got
and
lucky.
Carlton,
They got lucky.
Carlton in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I read his tweet. After basically it got released to the media. So, yeah, it happens. It happens. He'll be back.
Now I have to
So,
put that game on my calendar because something that Bart and Stefan say he's gonna get his ass too. Bart, I know Bart's one of these guys. He's your typical, he has the mentality of a prison inmate. Because he's so big as a man and he loves confrontation. That's the one thing I give Bart Scott. He'll meet you in the backyard, in the back alley.
Or in the street.
I don't know if
Come
he's
to
gonna
your
win the
house.
fight, but he will meet you in the dark alley. He doesn't back down from nobody.
Or you come to your house.
Yeah.
mm.
Dallas with a scrimmage Sunday against Arizona. Next week, Belichick. That's the game that will put everybody to sleep against New England.
I ain't watching.
No, I'm not watching that game at all next Sunday.
I mean, two teams I cannot stand.
It's more that New England is so boring, bro.
Them two teams are boring. It's just like watching the Twilight Zone. You're a bad guy. You're a bad man.
Bad man. Bad man. And then when you look down, he's a fucking Jack in the Box, bro. That whole Lily White Town was scared of him, bro.
That episode was funny that day.
Leave it alone. It makes me laugh. Iman in the building.
Yep. So,
Giants. Yeah, go ahead, 305.
No, I was going to ask about Trayvon Diggs. So, I mean, how you think this is going to affect the Cowboys' defense this season, Raven?
He's asking you, Raven.
I mean, it's gonna be good for him because he gets some time to sit back and get ready for the program. So that's why I give him a pass on that. He'll be back. It's not like we weren't expecting it. I mean, it ain't like that ain't happened before. I mean,
he got injured like that before?
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that happens. I mean, his backup is gonna be all right. They gonna be all right without him.
I agree.
I mean,
number 11 standing, they're just fine.
I mean, they gonna be all right without him. I mean, he was really a plus. So it is what it is.
He's a luxury. He was just icing on the cake.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sit out for the whole season. Enjoy your money. You gonna be all right here in Dallas. Hey, he gonna get us the dirty 30. I'm telling you.
Yeah, a lot of money for a lot of icing, man.
Huh?
If he just the icing, that's a lot of money to pay.
Hey, we got it. Why not? Jerry's at $14.3 billion. He ain't broke.
But there's a salary cap. Hey, all these owners are rich, but there's a salary cap.
I mean, I already think we already getting ready to make some room on that anyway.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, my man, what's his name? Bosa got 120 something guaranteed. So that means Parsons got to get like at least 130 guaranteed.
I honestly secure him at 150. Be honest with you, he worth it. I'll get him at 150.
150? Damn.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Shit.
I like his work ethic. He intimidating. He's like a Charles Haley times 10 right now. I'm like, yeah, all right, we need that.
I ain't
He
gonna lie.
causes some fear out there.
I ain't gonna lie. Jerry does. The one thing Jerry does good is he pays his players, man.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, yeah, Trayvon, I mean, yeah, this hurts. This does hurt. I mean, he was a plus. I would consider him as a plus, but at the same time, that's gonna be beneficial to both the team and him. Because yeah, he gonna oh yeah. It's all right, Trayvon. Well, we got time. Hey, I give you time. Welcome to Dallas. Enjoy it for a little bit.
That's why it's good to make those deals, man. When when the iron is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting over there, no guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it sucks to be on the injury list, but
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it happens. I guess they all be too eager, you know what I'm saying? They anticipating, Shoot, the NFC East is alive and well. I'll tell you, shoot, by week 4, this thing gonna be locked up.
Yeah, now we're gonna see what everybody is by week 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ravens, is it cold in Texas already?
Oh, we are saying goodbye. Goodbye to the 90s. Goodbye. Tomorrow is the final day. We can go ahead and say hello, fall.
Yeah, rub it in, Raven. Rub it in.
Oh,
It's a snow
yes. All next week is going to be the 80s. Yes.
4 degrees in Texas.
I mean, it's gonna come. It is gonna come, but that's like the end of the year. So, I mean, it could actually hit. See, Miami, I ain't gonna ever forget that fateful game between you and I. I ain't gonna ever forget that because it started snowing.
Huh? Already?
No. Remember that game when the Cowboys and the Dolphins when Leon Lett touched the ball?
Yeah.
Yep, it was snowing all over Texas Stadium.
It started snowing during the game. Hey, yeah, we got that icing during the game.
I can't remember what game it was for a home game for the Dolphins specifically. I think it was against the Vikings. We had a hailstorm hit us during Christmas that year, and we were facing the Vikings with Randy Moss and them and stuff like that.
I think that was like 2001.
You remember that game, Mr. Miami?
Yeah.
Hey,
I was living in Liberty City back then.
Hey, Uncle, what did I miss about? Did you already go in on Dion? Did I miss anything?
That was 2 nights ago.
What happened? What?
No, you said you were going to do it tonight. Go into it more tonight.
What happened? What? The title. What happened? What have I missed? What happened?
What pissed me off was that the media is comparing this Colorado team to the Miami Hurricanes, and I'm like, y'all, you damn mind.
What they're comparing Colorado to the Hurricanes?
Yeah, the Hurricanes from the 1980s.
I'm about to say, yeah, those Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Oh no! Those Hurricanes was in the league of their own.
Thank you, Ray.
It's just because of Dion. They were doing that. If it was any other coach, they wouldn't be doing this.
That was just a far stretch to probably get y'all riled up. Them Hurricanes of them '80s. I remember them as a kid because they was always on front page. Them boys was totally in a whole league of their own.
All about the you. The Miami Hurricanes of the '80s.
The Fatigues game was the craziest one during that time period.
Well,
that was
funny,
I think 89. Was that 89, Uncle?
That was 85.
No,
86,
85,
84, 85.
That was 86. The fatigue game.
I think that was about 85, 86. One of them two.
86, yeah.
I was in high school.
What is the media smoking to even say that?
Yeah, for real. That's gaslighting.
They said that if you're black and you don't like Colorado, that they said if you don't support Colorado, you ain't black. All this craziness.
Oh God! What they get in? They try to get under your skin now. Oh.
Yeah, I roasted Sanders' son, the two-way player. I roasted him. I went all in on them on Wednesday night. Then Platinum pulled up. He loved every minute of it.
Oh yeah, they said they're going to suspend the kid who hit Travis Hunter race for the rest of the season. Probably.
Yeah, that clown instigating fights. You notice this week against Oregon, they're all quiet. Deion said, "Hey, I love the hell out of the Oregon coach." They know, why Deion's saying this? They're gonna get about to lose by 40 tomorrow.
I'm good.
Okay, well, what did we know?
I'm gonna go even further. He's gonna lose by 60.
Oh, really? What time is the game?
2:30 your time on ABC.
Oh, ABC. Okay.
Yeah, me and Mace were saying this. Raven, that the next two games against USC and Oregon, they're gonna get blown out. They're not gonna score a point. They're not gonna score a point at all.
I think they'll score, but I think Oregon's gonna score more.
Well, I mean, who's really gonna talk? I mean, well, you know what? It ain't like he can't hold the L. Every time he hold the L, the school make more money. Hey, this college football. Don't act like people don't put money into it. He done brought so much money to that school. That school gonna be able to fund so many good players. You can forget it. I'll hold the L. I'll hold the L for the rest of the season. He gonna have this whole thing locked up. It's just the first wave. You ain't came through the second, third, or fourth prime time. You know that dude like to come back in the fourth quarter. Come on now.
Oh,
he gonna play four.
And Louis Riddick said this the other night on Rich Eisen's show. That Deion is he said to Louis Riddick, he's gonna have a hard time getting players on the trenches. He doesn't connect to those guys. He connects to the skill players.
He needs to hire a good offensive line coach if he can find one.
I'm telling you, I mean, he could always just say, go ahead and pull the trigger and just, have an owner go ahead offer a head coaching position. And then what y'all gonna say then? All right.
Hey, right now, the way my team looks, Raven, we'll beat them by 80. Okay, I'm not worried about Colorado. He can get my.
Who's your team?
Kane, you there? Kane.
Yeah, I'm here.
Who's your team?
Miami.
Our okay.
Coach can recruit the best of them. Look at our team right now.
And he ain't going to Alabama either. So get that out of your head.
I'm gonna say this right now. There are already whispers once Deion loses a couple of games that they want to hook him up against Florida State, Notre Dame, or Miami.
Good luck with that.
I'll tell you right now. If he plays us in January, that will be a beatdown of a lifetime, bro.
You're going to get franchise.
Me, Kane's 305, we'll be talking so much shit leading up to that game. It won't be fun.
Oh my God.
So, the NCAA wants to say all this shit about Deion. The only thing you do, go cheer for Deion. Don't you dare compare his little rinky-dink team to our legacy. Don't you dare do that. Those guys in Colorado are Boy Scouts compared to those Hurricanes back 40 years
ago. What happened to Miami, Ohio? Came down was talking stuff. Look at their Spain.
10 years from now. 10 years from now, that man's going to actually hold 7 Super Bowl rings consecutively as a future Super Bowl champion at an NFL team.
You really believe that?
Absolutely.
Who's he going to be winning for? Atlanta?
7 Super Bowls.
No, that's still That's still cloudy. You know, that's still cloudy. No, I mean, for real. I mean, for all we know, he can actually end up at Atlanta Falcons as a head coach and actually turn them back around.
Who said that up here? Sounds interesting, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, regardless of what, he's already proved one factor. He's a force to reckon with. And when he go pro, oh yeah, he get that big show on lockdown. What you gonna do then?
Can you imagine if he let's say? Can you imagine if he gets hired by the Cowboys? How crazy the media would get, Mace.
Oh, we would go absolutely ape shit. It's just like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. It was my first time actually using. I'm sorry, man.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Okay, we really would actually go wild just from the simple fact of the possibility. I mean, Jared had already proven he will give a player a chance at a head coaching position. We had Jason Garrett.
I'm gonna say this right now because Raven just doesn't like Mike McCarthy. I don't think a lot of
Well, I mean, if they would have said Andy Reid go come to the Dallas Cowboys, I'm like, I hated you for so long, but I'm gonna give you a hug now. I'll take anybody else with him. All right? Damn. But no. I mean, for real, the fact is, Deion could be a movement, straight up a movement. When players start realizing, hey, I'll take a pay cut, but I want to play for him. I want to play for Coach Prime. When you start that, look out. You're looking at that legacy type, combination of good players that started off the Carolina Panthers.
I think Jared will be one team that would hire Deion if things don't work out with this Micah Parsons-led Cowboy team. Yeah, I can see
that. Absolutely. So, I mean, Jerry.
With the Chargers.
I mean, I'm pretty sure other owners definitely looking at him.
No, Spanos can't afford him.
Shoot, just like my man Vince McMahon. Like I said, he heard my call. Take my money. Take my money, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Thank you very much, Vince McMahon. Ever. Thank you. Because now we got her. She coming. Yeah. We got her. Yes. We got her. Book it.
Between Blanca Belair versus
But the match is confirmed. Belair versus Jay Cardell.
She's about to finish up her. I think what was it? Collision was her official last match. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she coming finally up to the Big Bang.
Raven, they reported though that
they already wrestled last week.
WrestleMania 40. It's going to be her versus Beth Phoenix. That's what everyone's saying. on the WWE streets.
Yeah, for me, I said this with Jade specifically. I understand why. I think Jade needs a little bit more. She's still a little bit green, and wrestling in AEW and wrestling in WWE are two completely different things.
Manzano, you are talking to a group of fanboys up here for the moment. I'm not one of them, but you got 1, 2. Let me see, 3 guys up here who are the fanboys for the league.
Yeah, no, I understand they're fanboys, but I'm being real. I'm a fan of Jade, but I'm being realistic. I think she needs to go to NXT first. She's gonna
wait, okay, hold on. Okay, Manzano, before you, okay, that's what happens. Yeah, I mean, she goes to the performance center. Yeah, she goes to the performance center because yes, they are gonna retrain her. That's what she's needed, and she actually needed better writing. That's why I got stale, and yeah, that's what happens.
She's gonna be Becky Lynch for that NXT title.
Bless you, 305.
No,
shoot. Oh, and I also got to give another shout out to the WWE Universe because yes, and there now shall be peace. There now shall be truce. I shall now actually turn my meter back on and make sure SmackDown, Raw, and any WWE broadcast show gets ratings. Mandy is returning. Thank you.
Mandy's
Thank you very much. You heard my call. I love you. Blood.
Okay, family.
I'm trying to hear CM Punk.
Blood. Forever. Remember that. You ain't gonna ever forget
Punk is
Dallas,
coming back.
Texas.
Apparently, Triple H is trying to bring Punk back.
Yeah, we got her back too. So now there could be peace. I'm happy.
So you guys like the way Triple H is running the WWE right now?
Hey, homeboy, as soon as that broke, I started actually looking at, well, hello, Philadelphia, because it looks like you're finally about to get some of my money. Put a big smile on my niece's face. Big smile.
Hey, Uncle, they didn't announce it, but apparently they're planning to have SummerSlam again. When was the last time New York had SummerSlam?
Oh. It's been when, Mace? It's been a minute.
I'm gonna say 2004.
Yeah, they're planning to have it not next year, but the following year in Brooklyn.
What happened to Minneapolis? Minneapolis supposed to get WrestleMania 41.
No, not WrestleMania. SummerSlam.
Oh, next summer in Barclays Center?
No, not next summer. The following summer after that.
Yeah, summer of 25.
Yeah, summer of 25.
At Barclays Center. Okay. I won't be there, but I know it's going to be standing room only.
Well, no, my mistake. Not Barclays. They're going to have it where the Yankees play. Where the Yankees play.
Oh, Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, they're going to have it outdoors. Is that stadium big enough to hold a wrestling event?
Hell
That's what I was wondering.
Raven, they'll have 100,000 at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
The Puerto Ricans will buy those tickets so quick it ain't funny. They love this shit, bro. They believe it's real.
I mean, for Puerto Rico definitely proved to the WWE that they part of the family because they showed out. I mean, Selena Vega, she got a written story, bro. She gonna be headlining WrestleMania, believe it or not. We gonna see that. We're gonna see that in her. I mean,
they'll get 100,000, bro. Manzano, they get 100,000. Seriously, they'll get 100. Bro, those tickets will sell out in seconds.
I mean, that's like her homecoming. That's like another. I mean, basically her homecoming. I'm sorry.
No, I ain't saying anything.
Sorry. The last time SummerSlam was in New York was 2016.
Okay, I haven't been following this shit since the day my nephew went to college. As soon as I left them off their campus, the first words that came out of my mouth: "No more Vincent Kennedy McMahon."
And Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Now, Manzano, well, I mean, once I'm pretty sure the ink dries and everything, and she gets entered into the program, I mean, she'll be working with the likes of Rhea, Ripley. I'm pretty sure Paul Lavass has already talked to her about her lips and what she's looking stiff on. I think she needs improvement in that area. I mean, she is a legitimate athletic girl, so she could be a beast. She could be a physical, a little or literally She-Hulk. So yeah, they're gonna build her up. She, you know how Vince like to use the beast angle. She ain't gonna come in like no Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans done. Boy, talk about the cuts. They Shelton Benjamin gone. Dolph Ziggler gone. Uh,
Dang.
yeah. Oh man.
By the
Wait,
way,
you ain't looked at the list?
By the way, they're gonna make her. This to let you wrestling guys know, they are officially making her the heel of the divas. I guess they called it. They still.
The
Of course.
Yeah, she's gonna be the heel.
Yeah,
Of
no,
course.
and for me, Jade is probably the closest, in my honest opinion, to China.
Well, I mean, yeah, you as far as a Black China, yeah, they
Or
got
maybe Jacqueline. My mistake, Jacqueline.
closest. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Jackie likes her. Jackie likes her a lot. Jackie actually. Mazzano, Jackie actually roots for her. I can tell you
Hey,
that.
by chance, did you ever have a chance to meet Jacqueline when she was wrestling still?
Huh?
Uncle, you there?
Yeah, right here. Where's Jacqueline? The short one with the cowboy hat?
Yeah, Jackie Gator. Yeah, the one that used to manage the AMW, America's Most Wanted.
Yeah. I met her a couple of times. She loves me.
I'll
show you the picture of me and her together.
She used to be in CWA with she's managed they call her Miss Texas.
Yeah, I love Jacqueline.
My favorite story is when you told me the story about Austin Kong. You didn't expect her voice to be so high.
Hells no. That was the last thing I expected to hear. When she said, "Sugar, you here to see me?" I was like, "Whoa, whoa!" And she started laughing. Yeah, she was mad cool. I love Austin Kong. We talked about the championship match. I forgot what pay-per-view it was, but I know it was in the springtime. I think it was in April or May back in 2008 when she was fighting AJ Styles for the belt. And when she was climbing on that platform, I jumped down my chair. I started screaming, "This shit is over. It's over." I was like, I was about to say, bro, I told you all she was gonna win this belt. And of course, TNA, they had to pull the plug, bro. They should have just let her win that title. And that would have been phenomenal for ratings. Then she would have started fighting men. And I would love to have seen that.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy, Mace? TNA just had their 1000th episode.
So did
last night.
Yeah.
And how was
People didn't expect it to last this long. They predict. Remember, Raven, remember how many times people predicted the demise of TNA?
Oh my God. It was so depressing because you figured you were scared to watch it because it could be the last show. I mean, yeah, but they continued it basically. But then Mickey James come out.
TNA been on since 2002.
Yeah, 21 years.
Wow.
Yeah, with Jeff, I think was Jeff the one owning the company, or was it was it his father?
That was
It
his
was. It was.
that was his
What's her face?
father.
Was
It
his
was
father?
him and his
And
father.
Well, I mean,
then
didn't the Smashing Pumpkins guy buy it?
Carter bought it.
Well,
I'm talking about originally.
Well, I wasn't watching it back then.
I
Who?
that was
forgot back
watching it back then.
then. Before Dixie Carter got in, I was like, "Uh oh, Dixie Carter part of it. Oh, it's going to hell." I
Yeah,
was
because
like,
she
"Oh,
brought in Eric. She brought in Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, who basically destroyed
Yeah, Hogan.
WCW.
Yeah. Thank God my nephew went to college right before Hogan came in. So to be real with you guys, I didn't miss a damn thing.
That's when
And once I started to get bored of Velvet and really Miss Tessmacher, when she pretty much,
I don't
Yeah.
even know you.
boy,
Oh, by the way,
Tessmacher.
Tracy's getting in the Hall of Fame.
Of course, she deserves it.
No, the Velvet Sky is not connected to WWE, right?
No.
Nope.
Well, okay. A little dark story rumor about it. I don't know if it's true or not. More likely, it's probably not. But then again, who knows? But there was it's basically someone in the back office necessarily don't like her, and pretty much blacklisted her. So
Okay, I can see that.
yeah,
Two of the most glamorous women I've ever came across was Velvet Sky and Angelina Love. Wow, in person, ridiculous, bro.
yeah. I mean, there was opportunities where there was a chance where they could have been signed, but at that time, I mean, they hyped TNA, so the beautiful people say there. Shit, we were hoping the beautiful people pop up.
They were. Let me put it this way: they are beautiful. I give them that. They live up to their billing in person. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Wait,
But I mean, there's been some
they're more
writing.
beautiful than Trish Stratus?
I never met.
I gotta say they on that level. They on the level of Trish Stratus. Yeah.
I never seen Trish Stratus up close. I have met in person the beautiful people. So,
Yeah.
I saw Trish Stratus.
Oh, dog, they look good. They look good in person, bro. That ain't no camera magic when you seeing them on TV, bro.
I can't remember who. I think Major Guns ended up going to TNA. I forgot what her real name was. Was that Tracy?
Major Guns.
Tracy Brooks.
Was that Major Guns in TNA in WCW?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's who Tracy Brooks is. She was Major Guns back then.
That was what's her name?
You guys know. I'm just laughing.
Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson. My mistake. Tori Wilson was Major Guns.
No, it wasn't Tori Wilson. It was another lady. I forgot her name.
I mean, we like Beer Buddy all the guy wrestling. Yeah, when it's a good read, but man, we watching eye candy. I like seeing them girls get into it.
I like her too.
I got to meet her in person, no lie, in Poughkeepsie, New York. I said this before to you guys. What TNA does, TNA is mad cool. They start their show at 7 on the nose. By 8:45, they're done. They do a house show, whatever. After that, they keep the wrestlers out there to sign all the autographs you want for you. And they're all so nice. I think the only one who was a dick was Tom Cole.
Bro, when I took my niece for that, starting off WrestleMania weekend on that NXT show for that pay-per-view that they had, and I saw Mandy in the ring. And definitely they went to commercial break or whatever you have you. Dog, she was walking around normal, just waving, smiling. It was just one angle of her. I lost my mind. Man, the women are so fine.
There you go.
Uncle, when ECW used to do their actual televised show in the Hammerstein Ballroom, did you ever meet any of the female wrestlers like Francine and stuff like that?
I crossed Francine when I went to that scaffold match in Sunnyside, Queens, which I'll never forget when my nephew met Tommy Dreamer, and I was just talking to Tommy, and Tommy said, "You was at that match?" I said, "Hell yeah, I was there in Sunnyside." Call your nephew over here. He said, "Call your nephew over here." And I called my nephew. He said, "Let me sign your jacket. Let me sign this. Let me sign that." He said, "Uncle, anything you need?" I said, "Let's take a picture." And we did, bro. Dreamer was so cool.
Tell us about MVP.
You want me to tell that story again? Okay, I'll do it. So at the time, what's this, 2008? So they opened up a brand new, at that time, Best Buy in Midtown Manhattan. So I took my nephew. And MVP played his character to the T. He had the velvet rope. He had the VIP, and he was in character. So he goes, "Hey, fat man, come over here." He said, "What's up with him?" He was saying, "What's up with my nephew?" He said, "Hey, you people stay over there. Don't you dare come behind the velvet rope, okay? This is invitation only, okay?" Yeah, he had the glasses on, the fucking $10,000 suit. You couldn't miss it. I'm like, nigga, you doing this to that? He goes to me, he goes, "Fat man, keep your mouth shut. This is my show, okay? They're coming here to see me. No one cares about your fat ass. Now just stay quiet."
Jesus Christ.
He's talking to my nephew, bro. And like, I can look at my nephew's face. And like every 2 minutes, he's telling the fans who want to meet him, "Stay over there, okay? I need breathing room. Stay over there. What's the crazy?" So the best side dudes, they're cracking up with the yellow vest there, the security. They were cracking up, man. They know he was this fucking around. So he said, "Hey, big man, come over here." I said, What happened to fat man? Is big man now?" He said, "I'm gonna tell you something. You're a good sport, man. You mad cool. And I'm glad that you raised your nephew like you did. And anything he needs, you let me know, right?" I said, "That, no problem." Gave me the brother's handshake. And then he said, "Take care." He said, "Don't worry about the ropes. You guys are always allowed. Don't worry about it." Didn't I tell you? Don't you dare touch the rope.
Wait a minute.
Real five, you always start laughing when I'm on my NL. Stop.
Go ahead, man. What happened?
No. What? So as soon as he stopped talking to you and your nephew, he turns around to the fans and says, "Stop touching the goddamn rope."
Yeah.
See, Raven and Mason, you guys, you, Mr. Miami, and you three have watched wrestling longer than I have. I've always wondered this. When it comes to hardcore wrestling specifically, it always seems like the first person that people bring up is always Mick Foley. They don't talk about Terry Funk, who originated it way before he did. Why is
Because
that?
Mick Foley was down here in Texas. He's down here, namely right here in Dallas, doing the most craziest shit. And the number one thing that he got known for, because he was running around with Bruiser Brody and such at the Sportatorium. So yeah, I mean, we knew about that crazy son of a gun and fell in love with his crazy hardcore. Cause he liked doing hardcore. That was his gimmick, hardcore. And when he finally did the most craziest thing, even I did it. I did it myself. I jumped off the roof of my house. I did. I landed on my feet. Mick, as y'all know, what he got famous for, that's what he submitted up to Vince. And Vince like, you know what? It turns out this crazy son of a gun in Texas, we want to get into the Texas market. Boom. That what made him, yeah.
He is.
No, that's what I'm
say-
saying. But Terry Funk originated it a few decades earlier. Why
Yeah,
does
but Manzano, here's your problem though, and it happens all the time. Today, yesterday generation, that will be the millennials. Let's just use the millennial crowd. I'm talking about the older millennials. Growing up, they saw Mick Foley. They don't know who Terry Funk is.
No, well, Terry Funk also did circus here at the Sportatorium. We knew him, and also down in Houston.
But what I'm telling him, Manzano, is for the millennials, Mick Foley is their Terry Funk. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, I remember Terry Funk as a little boy. I used to watch him every Wednesday night.
Was he as crazy as Mick Foley, or even crazier?
He was even crazier.
Funk was crazy, but I would say about Mick. Mick, I never met Mick. I wish I would have, because Mick is I would say in New York City, Long Island. I would say he's probably the third most popular wrestler ever because he's from here.
I mean, his book hit the number one booksellers list.
Yeah, he's from Long Island. Mick is from Long Island, so whenever he wrestles here in New York or in Long Island, they go nuts for him. Nuts for him.
I think he's from like Manhasset or something, Mace. I think he's from like Manhasset, New York or something.
Yeah, he's from Long Island.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk about Mick Foley and I mean how his whole career began, I mean that's literally rag to riches. What his story truly it is. I mean that's the dude that you would have stuck in a car with. I mean, Mick Foley wasn't a skinny dude after all. That's the dude you were stuck in a car with, and you gotta get along with because y'all gotta drive to the next city and then the next and then the next and then the next. And I mean they kept at that shit. They kept at it.
When did they start flying? When did
they didn't start flying? Man, they didn't start flying to. I mean, really late 90s.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I helped Kevin Nash himself when the first show they finally got here to Dallas. I was working for Amex, and he had called in, explaining that the NWO was coming. And that was my first interaction with Kevin Nash and motherfucking self. And I was like, wow, you really are an intelligent guy. You're not too bad for a Michigan dude. And he laughed about it. He's like, I can make shit. You coming right to my city. I can tell you exactly what to get in. And he was like, so that was 98, 99. And he was like, yeah, some stars was just able, like only those big signers like Stone Cold had the RVs, Randy Orton had the RVs, but everybody else, they had to book their own flights, bro.
What you call it? What's my old boy?
That's what
the Big Show had his own Madden Cruiser built for him to travel.
Yeah.
No, the Big Show had to have a custom bus because
the Madden Cruiser. He built his own Madden Cruiser. Yes.
Yeah, because I think rental cars couldn't fit him.
Yeah, that's why he had his own custom-made Madden Cruiser.
Exactly. And he still never flew. He actually had that shipped over for the Pro Bowl.
Back in the day, when they started to fly, Vince will give each star wrestler, especially, a stack of airline tickets, and he would tell them, "You better effing be in that city."
You better be in there, yeah.
Vince was rough enough.
It was rough. I mean, literally after the camera can go ahead and close down for that broadcast, they making a race to the back, and they are making a race out that door because they got to be somewhere else the very next night or some shit.
Yeah, you need to watch the Broken Skull sessions with The Undertaker and Stone Cold, Mace. He tells a story when he was traveling and doing like shows in Memphis, and he almost got in a fist fight with Soul Taker, who ended up being the Godfather in WWE. Charles his real name Charles Martin. I can't remember his real name. The Godfather.
Mhm.
Yeah, because none of them knew how to drive in the snow, and of course they lose control. He tells the story. They lose control, and basically they almost get run off the highway into the ravine or whatever, and Undertaker almost got into a fist fight with it because he told them to stay at the hotel, like, and not drive.
Hey, let me finish the MVP story real quick. Miami's about to explode. Get ready, Miami. You're about to laugh your ass off. So me and my nephew's leaving, and the next little child, I'm talking about child, his mother was bringing him to me. And you know, the security playing their role, open the velvet rope so they can get in. So this is MVP out loud. I'm not joking. What the hell are you smiling for? Oh, little man, what are you smiling for? Wipe that damn smile off your face when you're meeting me.
Jesus Christ. It seems like he's a dick. It seems like MVP's a dick.
I turned around to my nephew and I said, no, he didn't do that. He just didn't do that. What, you think it's funny? Yo, little man, you think it's funny? Huh? You think it's real funny? And we just left Best Buy, but we was looking through the glass. And me and my nephew just cracking up, man. We were like, damn, this man's staying is king. You know, we were one of the early people. You know how long he had to stay there, bro? About what? The line was way around the block. So you're talking, he easily, if he chose to do it, had to see at least 10,000 people, no joke. That's the one thing about this city. They love their wrestling here, bro. Especially WWE. They really don't care about TNA and AEW is growing here. It's growing. But TNA, they don't care about that.
Is Ring of Honor?
Yeah, they love that here, bro.
Ring of Honor?
Yeah, they love Ring of Honor here, bro. Yeah, they do.
Was there a big fan base in New York for ECW when it was around?
Hell yes.
ECW.
I got third row seats. Me and my boy back then. We got those shits for like $12, bro. And the place was packed. You're talking 1998, man. Shit, bro. That Sunnyside fucking garage, that shit was SRO, bro. Go ahead, Mr. Miami, do the chant.
ECW.
That's all they was doing all night.
Where's that? Is that garage still around, miss?
I don't know. Let me check and see if it's still around. I could check it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember. I think my friend said that his family would always go to ECW events, and it would always be packed either at the Hammerstein, Sunnyside. I can't remember another place they used to do it in Brooklyn.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about the Brooklyn place, but I know in New York they used to have it in Midtown at the ballroom.
Is that inside the complex where Madison Square Garden is?
The Madison Square Garden is down the block.
Oh, Hammerstein Ballroom is not part of the complex for Madison Square Garden?
No.
Okay.
I remember when Jerry Lawler used to call ECW the bingo hall. That was funny that day, boy.
He actually called it the bingo hall? Really? He actually said that shit?
Yeah.
Most of the WWE fans, wrestlers back then JBL would always do promos and calling, what's it called? They would call Mick Foley, Tommy Dreamer, the Sandman, bingo hall wrestlers.
I will leave that alone because if you're a wrestling guy like me, you, 305, Raven, Iman, and Canes, if you saw ECW in those days, let me tell you something right now. When I got hooked on ECW, It was the best $20 pay-per-view I will always pay for, bro.
I remember when they were $20, because I
Yeah.
mean they were, they scheduled it just right. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean back then, if you weren't just coming in and working in corporate America, you were pretty much working your high school job or something like that. So you working part time, and people was able to go ahead and get pay that 19.99, which blew y'all market up. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
there was
you're right,
one.
man.
There was one pay per view I was blessed to watch where I got a chance to see the Sandman. I thought, believe it or not, I was like, once I saw Paul Heyman was running it, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, the guys are gonna hurt
Was it Barely
themselves.
Legal 98? Barely Legal 98?
Barely
Raven?
Legal 98.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
Barely
that.
Legal
I
was
saw that that week.
legendary.
Remember Raven?
Yeah. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah. Him.
Rock,
He was at the pay per
rock.
view Backlash
They said
2002.
Raven was a
I
dick.
saw
They
him.
said
Yeah,
Raven
he
personally.
was. He was.
I'll say this to you, Tony. You, even the pay-per-views. One thing I give ECW, and I also give Ring of Honor, both of them. If you do buy their event or go to their event, you're going to get your money's worth. You really
See,
are.
I've always wondered that they did their events at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. Is that near the stadium or is that in South Philadelphia?
That's in
South Philadelphia.
South Philly. Yeah, that's all the way. That's down by uh it's past the ballparks because the ballparks are in South Philly.
Oh,
Where the
deep
Eagles
enemy
play,
territory.
yeah, Flyers play, where the Eagles play, the Phillies. That's all in South Philly. All the way. South Philly will be all the way downtown.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy down there, man. It's like I said, of the cities I really blend in and I could talk sports with the dudes and I understand where they're coming from. It's Philadelphia. I'm more, if you grew up around me and stuff, and when I became a young man, I'm more of a Philadelphia type of fan than New York any day of the week. I'm more Philadelphia because I wear my teams on my sleeve and my team ain't doing well. I mean, Mr. Miami couldn't believe. I don't think no one could believe the other night when I ripped the a-hole and Jordan Love the other night up
I was
Really?
surprised. I was surprised.
Really? I
I
got
sure did,
it.
Raven. Seriously, I sure did. Yeah. I'm one of those guys, bro, that if I see someone I like, which is him, for example,
Malcash.
on my team, and they look stupid, I figured, oh, I'm a black man. You kidding me? You bro, and 305 and Canes and Manzanos with this one. If they blow this Sunday with the entire Denver safety corps on IR and they lose to this team, oh, you're gonna hear it Sunday afternoon, bro. You're gonna hear it up here, bro.
So Mace, besides Philly, was there another fan base that always that was like that, like
Boston,
sports fans?
Boston, but
You're never
Boston's
going to
different.
Boston.
Boston's a different world, man. Because to Boston, to people up there, the sports is everything, bro. It's everything to them up there, bro.
Everybody scared of Denver.
Yeah, Red Sox, bros. I mean, Bruins choked this year with the best record in history. Now they're gonna hear it in a couple of weeks when hockey starts, but they choked last year. Boston's brutal, man. But I'll give you a city that's even more brutal, and you guys can scratch your heads, bro. I'll tell you one of the toughest sports cities, especially with the media, Cleveland. Cleveland is rough, bro. It is rough.
I heard Cincinnati is bad.
Cincinnati's soft. They only got 2 beat writers. Cleveland is brutal. You hear me? Cleveland is so bad, bro. But even they made LeBron leave the first time.
oh, I remember that. I remember that classic letter. I never laughed. I never felt so proud of LeBron. I'm for real. I mean, I still back him on that.
Yeah.
Were
Hey,
the old school media for the Dallas Cowboys like that, Mace?
No, you got to talk to Raven about that. Raven was close
I
to that
left. I
situation.
left too.
about what? About what? With Jimmy? What?
No, when the
When the
Cowboys
firing
go
of
big,
Landry?
the
What?
expectations are big. Like, I'll give you one. The year you guys blew it against the Giants, was that 12-7 when you had the best record?
No,
Oh,
I'm
that's
talking about
all. I mean,
I'm talking about during the. I understand they were winning, but in general, was the
we were
media
bad that
harsh?
game.
Like the 90 during your are the old school fans of the Cowboys like how you say with Philadelphia where they were their team on their sleeve like that.
Let Raven tell them.
Team on their sleeve. I like that phrase. I like that catchphrase. Well, when it comes to the Eagles, Eagles are our bitter rivals. Eagles attacked us. We didn't attack them.
Yeah, you wear a Cowboy jersey in Philly, you're really asking for it.
And that's just the hard truth. I mean, no matter how they gonna look at that, mean green just get a little bit too overrated. I mean, they done did. I mean, they done some foul shit. I mean, if one of their players go down in our house, we don't sit there and cheer that shit on.
Yeah, Philly fan could be effed up that way, really, seriously.
They're the
I would
only
say,
fan base that I can remember that threw pelted Santa Claus. Weren't the Philly fans during Christmas one year like the
Yeah.
ones that pelted Santa Claus with snowballs?
Yeah, I mean, Philly fans fucked up. I mean, I want to say it wasn't. Well, didn't Philly get a technical? But it really wasn't them. It was what? Wasn't it the Denver got a technical being too loud for the first time back in
yeah,
the 90s?
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Philadelphia fans been so foul. They damn near get tech. But it's
And I was talking about this earlier tonight. I didn't want to show it on the channel because I'll probably get another warning. But I was watching these females fighting in San Francisco last night, and I mean, female just capped a dude at the 49er game last night.
Damn.
oh, bro, yeah. Now, clouds, yeah, and I just actually that's why I was late because my homeboy just did his sports thing. He's a 49er fan. That was like when I started paying attention to them 49ers. I didn't know the 49ers was sitting pretty like that. Congratulations on that 3-0. So, New York Giants, hey, I told you so.
You know,
But
it's been a 40-year rivalry. Why are you gonna wear that fucking Daniel Jones jersey of all people in that building, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Yo,
Honey, bro. Honey just capped them, bro. I mean, capped them.
With Shadow?
Are you serious, Shadow?
No, capped them. I mean, like, she just decked them so hard, bro.
Shadow. I said, damn.
Mace.
Oh,
I have a question. When Miami goes up to New York and stuff, and you go to, have you ever gotten in arguments or fistfights with Jets fans?
Nah. The fans we fight with, it starts getting a little like they keep talking it. I told this story before. You guys ain't gonna believe this. So brace yourself. It was 1998, and we're chilling at our spot, and we're playing the Steelers. And Zach Thomas on 4th and inches hit Jerome Bettis so hard in the rain he went 3 yards backwards. Remember that 305?
Yeah.
dang.
I still got the game on PCR tape.
Then Steeler fans who are bullies, they like to start fights. They like to talk shit. They like to take over your spot. So Steeler fans came in, and one dude was talking shit to me.
Hell, there was fights at our wins.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I don't know you. And he kept talking shit. So you know what? bro, I'll meet you outside, bro. The second my man came outside, I swear to God, I broke his jaw, man. I cracked his jaw. Then the brawl started, bro.
Hey,
All the
Football ain't never got that serious. Now, I mean, yeah, I can hate the
I
Philadelphia
can't
Eagles,
stand
but
Steelers fans, bro, because they're bullies.
some
And
people
you know
just
what?
take that shit overboard.
Yeah, bro, they're bullies. They like to talk shit. And then when you fucking like let them know you're not scared of them, they walk away like punks, bro. And
I
my
can't
man,
remember. I think my friend said he got one of my friends is a big he's a not a big, he's a Dolphins fan. He went up to one of those games up in like Baltimore. He got in a fist fight with Baltimore fans.
yeah, Baltimore don't like Miami, bro. It comes from Ozzie Newsome on down, bro. Especially Harbaugh, bro. If you don't think John Harbaugh hasn't circled week 17 on his schedule when Miami goes there, bro, you're joking, bro. He just hates the Dolphins, bro. I think the reason is that he didn't get the Dolphins job and Tony Sperano did.
Oh, he hates it. It's more he doesn't hate the fans. He hates the front office.
He hates the fan. He hates the Dolphins, bro.
Yeah. I heard Cleveland Browns fans can be bullies too.
No, Cleveland fan is the type that if you want to fight them, like, see, that's a group of people Steeler fan don't want to fuck with. It's Cleveland fan, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
They don't want to fuck with Cleveland fan, bro. They know better.
Little clam chowder fans.
Man, I'm surprised. I have a buddy, and I'm gonna bring him up in a couple of weeks. A guy that I grew up with, and he's a big Colt fan. And he used to work for the old NFL Experience when they used to have the Super Bowl and stuff, and they would have events. And he went to all the NFL cities that the Colts played in. And he told me no place is more racist, no place is worse to watch a football game as a visiting fan than Foxborough Patriot fans.
Yeah, I can't remember who they had to kick out a fan during the Dolphins game. Apparently, a story came out saying they had to kick out a Patriots fan for saying racist stuff to Tyreek Hill.
Well,
on Sunday.
What do you expect up there? That's who they are. They're Boston. That's who they truly are.
Sweet Caroline. Pop, pop, pop.
No.
Another fan base they say can be bullies too was the old school Falcons fans when they were good.
And the Raiders fans.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They had a little thugging with them back in the day. They were little troublemakers. And
The
then them
Dirty Bird fans.
Come
them
on.
dirty birds got their karma back on.
We here with all those fine women he be tailgating with at every Falcon home game of troublemakers. Nah.
Hey, troublemakers.
You do know Atlanta Falcons, most of their season ticket base holders are sisters, right, Raven? You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, my first time to ATL, I wanted to be on the grounds of WCW back in the '90s, and I touched the bird. Yeah, and I paid tribute to the Falcons.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. That shit. It was like Atlanta was like. I mean, you got to go to the Black Mecca. You got to go to Black Mecca, dog. And I'm like, Freaknik. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Hey, how come that documentary was never shown?
Because, man, I mean, it's what they what sisters like to say. What's in the dark comes to light. Yeah. What's on video could come to light any day.
That video,
they don't want that out. I mean, do you have any? I mean, a lot of brothers don't really have any idea on how many people went to those functions that are probably in positions of power now.
That is true. I'll be back. You guys can talk. Go ahead.
Too. Even
I'm gonna wait till I ask my question before you.
It ain't no secret. I mean, it ain't no damn secret. Even our vice president was well aware of those functions back in the day.
Yeah, that's what Montel Williams had that, bro.
Absolutely. Hey, Montel definitely know because he was down there. Shit. Well, not for Freakney, but I mean, it was basically like the Greek. I mean, they had the Greek week, man. I mean, we kicked it, man. They did it right back then. We weren't like what you see today. We weren't that vulgar, but yeah, it got wild. I mean, you don't want that getting out right now. A lot of them try to do that church lady thing now. A lot of them are wives. A lot of them are grandmas.
Oh, Uncle, before you go get your medicine, since you've dealt with the fan base up there in the Pacific Northwest, what are Seattle fans like for all four teams when the Supersonics were there? Were they like? Are those fans kind of like very, very not arrogant, but were they like very bullies and stuff like that, or not?
I think he stepped away.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Although one fan base I cannot stand is the New England Clam Charters.
Oh yeah. Now they can be mean. They can be mean. They can be mean. Yeah, I agree with you. 305. I mean, when Belichick told them to run up the score against New Orleans Saints after New Orleans Saints had to play here in Texas, because we loaned them facilities to play because of Katrina, and I'm like, Belichick, you brought New England, y'all just cold blooded, y'all really are. Oh wait, bro.
I don't. Hey, Raven, when you were watching that game, the Dolphins game, that Patriots Dolphins game on Sunday night, did you notice every time they put the camera on Belichick, it seemed like he had something stuck, like something horrid stuck up his nose all the time, like he didn't even want to be there.
He didn't want to be there. It's misery.
I think.
Yeah. I don't see why he just don't go ahead and retire, because I mean he's already getting the Hall of Fame. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
I'm going to say this, Raven. I'm going to say this. I'm predicting this. If the Chargers miss the playoffs, they fire, and the Patriots have a losing season, which I don't think happens. But if it does, they fire Belichick, and Belichick goes to the West Coast and coaches the Chargers.
Okay, hold on. Back on Belichick. Okay, I mean, did Belichick do anything, sentimental for Brady during his retirement speech? Was he even there? Because I didn't see any video of him being there.
No. Him and Brady hate each other for some.
They really do, obviously, yeah.
And him and the owner hate each other now too.
I mean, if you're already on that down spiral, why don't you just go ahead and call it, and just be done with it. You're already in. What's the point? What's the point of keep going? What's the point?
He wants to try to break. He wants to. I think he needs like 15 wins. The next two like total 15 or 16 or maybe 30 wins to pass for total wins as a coach to pass Shula. I think he's right behind Shula by like 30 or 40 wins.
What's up, Bargo?
Oh, really? Oh, so let's say he's playing one of them stat games. He's last of a dying breed. So it's like, still, I mean, you got that much heat on you. It's hilarious seeing the Patriots get beaten. But I'm like, put it down in the coffin. All right. That team that whole place got to already rebuild beyond him. So
they're gonna promote his son to the head coaching position.
Oh, then the curse gonna continue. I mean, then the curse gonna continue, and then the New England Patriots will forever stay on my shit list.
Shit, they've been on my list for decades.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to give the head coaching position to Bill O'Brien.
Decade? That's short.
I'm talking about decades. I'm talking about some decades because I ain't forgot about that snowball game. I said, look at these niggas, man.
See, Raven, it's odd. I hate the Patriots, but I don't hate Brady.
I hated the Patriots because Brady was so damn good, you know. But I mean, I actually did tear up for him, on his retirement, and I was like, all right, bro, yo.
I can't stand the Patriots since 1985. Marino would have been the Super Bowl against the Bears.
That retirement speech, that was really the first time that I looked at him as the legend Tom Brady. I was like, all right, bro. You all right. You all right.
See, the Patriots beat us in the AFC Championship in 1985 at the Miami Orange Bowl. them evil spirits at the Orange Bowl.
See, it's funny. People always associated with the Orange Bowl with the Hurricanes, forgetting the fact that the Dolphins were the people that originally played in that stadium.
Played right there at it.
That too, and plus, because Marino would have had a ring. He almost had a ring, and thanks to New England clam chowders. The Snow Guard game. Some dude got out of jail.
What year? I have a question. You know the movie The Replacements?
Yeah.
What year? What NFL season was that based around? It seems like that's loosely based on what actually happened in the NFL. What year did that actually happen where the majority of the teams were basically playing with replacement players or like team players off of practice squads or people who were just getting out of jail?
I think 87. So replacement players.
Whew.
Like the Redskins when they won the Super Bowl '87. Yeah, a couple players on replacement players they won the Super Bowl.
Wait, did they win that Super Bowl with a replacement quarterback?
Some of the like the replacement players.
Yeah, no. You said and you said they won it in '87?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Did the Redskins win that Super Bowl with a replacement quarterback?
Doug Williams won a Super Bowl.
Hey, are you watching Rampage right now, Mr. Miami too?
Let me put that mug on. It's a recording. Let me find my mocha. Damn, man. What the hell? I lost my mocha control. I'll watch it in a few. I got my mocha control. Let me put this mug on because Rampage. AEW on tomorrow night too.
Raven,
what's up?
Have a quick. The promotion that the Funks ran out of Texas, was that out of Dallas or was that like San Antonio or like the San Antonio Austin area?
What, WCCW? It started in Dallas.
That was both.
Well, we didn't had several. Well, there's been actually several promotions that started here, but WCCW was Dallas.
AWA was Dallas too.
I don't remember. It was There was one. See, there was one star. He had potential to go, and he actually almost had he had to develop a contract. He went up to work with Vince. He came back and started a promotion in Arlington. I forgot what they called it, but yeah, it had a little bit of TV time, and it didn't take off evidently. But
No, I'm talking about
WCCW back in the
American
day,
Wrestling Association.
AWA. I
Is
forgot
that
what
Texas
that
or was
was.
that like Atlanta? Am I
I
thinking
think
of
that was
one?
somewhere else. Yeah.
WCCW World Class Championship Wrestling?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was Dallas. That was Dallas.
That was
Sportatorium
Dallas.
Cotton Bowl. Woo! The Nature Boy,
What's up,
Ric Flair.
Mama?
He
And
technically
Ice
he's not the
Man.
original Nature Boy. He's not the original Nature Boy.
Here's
Ice
a
Man King Carson.
well, he took that shit. He
Buddy
took that shit
Rogers.
easy. He took that shit.
Yo, Bob, you know about this stuff. Good. What you guys say about this old wrestling down in the Metroplex back in the day?
Texas.
Man, y'all didn't see the stuff. Y'all talking about all the stars that became stars. Y'all unfortunately ain't hitting on the actual stars of the promotion that really carried WCCW over, besides the Von Erichs and the Freebirds. Number one, what really got us going was Blessed to Atlanta, Bad Street, USA, Michael Hayes and them Freebirds. Because once they showed up, that's when shit got popping. And when Michael Hayes brought in them white women, hey, sunshine, 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 sunshine. Oh, baby girl, sunshine. I think she is no longer with us. May she rest in peace. But when Sunshine and Precious that was the very first time audiences were allowed to see two women go at it. Now, promotions back then up along the East Coast, I believe, like May say, like in Philly and such, Southern Philly, New York, I think they were allowing that. But for Texas, that was the first time we saw a Texas ass kicking. They let them go at it. So, I mean, that carried it over. That carried over
Mae
big
Young
time.
and Fabulous Moolah?
Fabulous Moolah and them didn't have shit on the. I'm sorry, Mace. They didn't have anything. they didn't have anything on Sunshine Presses. When Missy High came down, I mean, it was literally the era of the fucking. I'm sorry, damn F-bomb. It was the era of the freaking valets. The valet girls took over. Miss Elizabeth couldn't do anything. Miss Elizabeth wasn't gonna come up in Texas because them Texas girls was up her really throwing down. I'm talking ripping clothes off. Yeah.
Oh.
It was written so well that the Dallas Police Department even got in it and they got arrested that night. They even put it on the local news about them getting arrested that night. I mean, Michael Hayes and when the Von Erich rivalry began, I mean, Ric Flair was already known here. I mean, this is where all the talent started coming to the Sportatorium. Mark Calloway, all of them. Mick Foley, Steve Austin, all of them. All of them started coming through because, I mean, Dallas became a big circuit for that.
I forgot who was talking about that, ironically, yesterday. And the guy was talking about The Undertaker. He used his real name. That he used to go see him before he became the Undertaker down in Texas.
Mike Mean Mark.
Yeah. Mike Mean Mark.
Yeah. I forgot who was talking about that. It was yesterday, ironically. And I was
we had Gentleman Chris Adams.
Yep.
I mean, man, Gentleman Chris Adams easily was gonna get called up north to basically be a sidekick with British Bulldog. British Bulldog actually gave him accolades because, I mean, that he did have one of the prettiest super kicks in professional wrestling. May he rest in peace. There was Gino Hernandez, who sadly mysteriously died under suspicious causes. He was playing a great heel. He was going to actually pretty much bring in the Eddie Guerreros. No, the Guerreros. They were down here. Chavo, Eddie, the
I
Mexicans.
can't remember the guy's name. They always used to, when I would watch like old
San Antonio.
AWA, Eddie something, not Eddie Guerrero. Like, he recently passed away. He never got a chance to go to WWE. His name, like Eddie. My God, what? Eddie Gilbert.
Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert. Okay. Well, back then when I was a kid, because it was my grandmother that really got me into it before everything took off in life of wrestling. Down in Houston, the Mexican wrestlers. They were actually used to set up a tent. Like if you went to a grocery store, they would actually set up a tent in the parking lot, and they'll put on luchador wrestling. That actually gave me a little experience to watching luchador wrestling. Got me into it. But so and that quickly evolved. I didn't realize that Mexican wrestling had a history behind that, right? So here in Texas, the Hispanic culture brought that in. San Antonio, Houston, that filtered all into Dallas too. So you had Gino, you had Eddie Gilbert. Oh God.
Hey, and by the way, Manzano, Eddie Gilbert was in the WWE for a while.
I thought he did end up going, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
No, but he wasn't like
W.
No, he was there for a while, but what I'm saying, he never got to the levels that he was when he was in like AWA or WCCW.
Well, the reason why that happens, I know Miami and Raven, they will agree with what I'm saying, is because maybe in some places you're better than others. It's like in sports. I'll use football. Maybe you're a better defensive coordinator than a head coach. In wrestling, maybe Eddie Gilbert was better in the lighter federations than he is with the big boys.
Okay. Oh, Mace, I was gonna ask you this before you had to go get your medicine or something.
Yes.
You dealt with the fan base up there in the Pacific Northwest with the Seahawks, the Supersonics and stuff like that, and the Mariners. Are they like that too? Like where they wear their heart on their sleeves, or are they more laid back?
I'll do it in order, and you guys ain't gonna believe it. I'll do it. Okay. They love the Seattle Storm, believe it or not.
They love their WNBA team more than they love the Supersonics? Wow.
Yeah, they're going to put a statue of Sue Bird outside Key Arena. Next year, they're going to do that for. So I'm going to say they're number 5. I'm going to shock you with number 4. The Seahawks. The Seahawks.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. The Seahawks is definitely number 4. And the reason why that is because a lot of fans in Seattle, like the Seahawks fans are from all throughout the Pacific Northwest. They get their season ticket holders from Portland. They get their season tickets from holders from Boise, Idaho, from Montana, British Columbia,
from Utah.
Alberta, Canada. No, Utah fan is the Broncos. That's their team, and it's the Seahawks are more the everyday working class people. That's who their fans are. A lot of lumberjack people working in the mills. They buy the season tickets. People.
The blue collar fan. The blue collar.
Yes, that's the Seahawks. Number 3 is the Mariners. As if you look at a Mariner home game now, because they're going to make the playoffs, it's Danny Ramone. Number 2 is the Washington Huskies. Anything of any of their sports, Husky sports are number 2. Get ready. What is number 1? And that's
I already know.
Well, without a doubt, the Seattle Sounders of the MLS.
We're the Kraken.
I can't explain it. I'm dead serious. I cannot explain it. But they love the Sounders in that city. They are number one now.
We're the Seattle Kraken right now.
They have to get some more. They have to do some more. But I think the Seahawks were slipping until they hit on the draft pick. Now the people are back with the Seahawks again. But as long as the Mariners are good, Platinum, all he talks about is this quarterback Penix of Washington, who's been killing teams and lighting it up. He's number 2 in the Heisman race now, behind the Texas kid. He's number 1 right now. He loves Penix. I've seen Penix. He looks real good. Remind me a lot of Jim Zorn, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks take him in this next year's draft. They already said they're going to take a quarterback. So the people...
Jim Zorn? What?
Yeah, that was back in the 1970s. You don't know who he is.
Dang.
But
wait, is Jim Zorn the same guy I'm thinking of who ended up becoming an offensive coordinator for the Seahawks?
Yes, that Jim Zorn. No, with the Redskins. Yeah, that Jim
And
Zorn.
Chiefs. He was with the Chiefs.
Yes, and I can't explain it, but I just can't explain it. But this love affair that that city have with the Seattle Sounders is dumbfounding.
Mace, I have a question. When it comes to hockey, do they have a lot of Vancouver Canucks fans in Washington?
I think so. Hockey is big up there because the was up there forever. The Thunderbirds.
The Seattle Thunderbirds.
So those people are not. They know their hockey up there. Yeah, they like the Thunderbirds up there. Yeah, but the Kraken. Hey, I saw them in the playoffs, man. I didn't know they were that good. And what helps that team a lot is they got no names. It's always good to have a no-name team.
How is that good?
Because there's no egos.
Do you think that's what hurt the Panthers a little bit?
Look at Vegas. They just won the cup, bro. And they put Jack Eichel in check.
Do you think that would hurt the Panthers? They have too many egos?
The Panthers? No, I think the Panthers got the right player, bro. They got Chuck. I told you guys how great he is.
Montreal, the Canadians are regretting trading Chuck now.
No, it was the Flames who traded to Chuck, and yes, they do regret it. Yeah.
Do you think Brady's gonna follow his brother to Florida?
No, he loves it in Ottawa.
Can you imagine if Matthew ended up with Brady in Ottawa?
That will never happen.
Why do you say that?
I keep missing the plays for San Diego State. They're boring, bro. You're right about this. This game is boring. Why he will never play in Ottawa? Ottawa's not for him.
He's a party boy?
Yes. Brady likes it in Ottawa because Brady is a franchise. You want to be a franchise. You don't want to be like Chuck was like second fiddle to Johnny Gaudreau.
Honestly, I think Matthew would have done well in Montreal because he's a party boy.
No.
Or Edmonton. My mistake. Edmonton.
No, Connor wouldn't go for that. No.
Toronto?
No, the media will destroy him up there.
Minnesota?
Yes, he'll love it up there.
No, yeah. but the reason why I'm saying those big, like the party cities, because you say he's exactly a carbon copy of his father. His father was a party boy, right?
Yes.
He would have done well in New York with the Rangers.
Yes, he would have. Yes. I agree with that.
It seems like See that's what's crazy. Brady doesn't act like anything like his father. It's Matthew that ended up getting that party boy mentality.
Yeah, because Brady's more. How can I say this? I think Brady loves being the captain of the Ottawa. Ottawa's going to make the playoffs this year. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's what happens when you draft well. Ottawa, he loves being the captain of a franchise. In hockey, that's a big deal, bro. When you wear the C on your sweater, which to us is a jersey, when you wear the C on your jersey, that's a big deal.
Wait, is Tkachuk the captain for the Panthers?
No,
or is that Barkov?
Barkov.
You don't think they would ever take the captain
No,
off of Barkov?
No,
and put it on Matthew?
No, Barkov. I give Barkov a lot of credit. He finally has been playing up to his potential the last 3 years. I give it to him.
Yeah, no, and Mace, this is. I've always said this. For me, when I looked at Barkov, he reminded me a little bit of Teemu. Like how he plays reminds me a little bit of Teemu Solani.
Nah. Hey, Jim's what a nice 40-yard run by the Boise State running back, bro. Nah, he's not Solani because Solani ain't a power forward. He's exactly like his father, Jerome McGinley. That's what Matt Tkachuk is.
No, I'm talking about Barkov, Alexander Barkov.
Oh, Barkov? I don't know Barkov. Nah, he's not Solani now.
There was another Finnish player, like not Solani. My God, they always talk about him. He's in the Hall of Fame. Damn it.
Peter Bondra?
Yeah, they compare him to Bondra a little bit.
Yeah, Bondra was great.
Why is it that people don't talk about Peter a lot?
Never won anything.
That's why you think that's why Capitals fans even forget about him?
Capitals fans love Bondra.
No, after it seemed you don't think they're gonna forget about him after OV won them 2 World Stanley Cups?
Nah, they're always gonna love their guys down there. They love their players down there.
You said, wait, who did you say Ovi's boys with again?
I know who you're talking about. Ilya Kovalchuk.
Oh yeah, Ilya's hilarious. I can't remember. He was playing with the Devils at the time. I can't remember what forward he got in a fight with during the game.
Crosby.
No, it wasn't Crosby. It was early on in his career.
I don't know, but I know Crosby because Crosby hated Ovechkin. But now they respect each other now. They get along better now. But back in their day, boy, you talk about hatred. Boy. Also, his other boy is
Malkin.
Malkin, yeah. Him and
Malkin, that's the guy that doesn't get enough respect. Out of all those
Malkin
three,
doesn't do it in the big spots sometimes.
He disappears.
Yeah, and his boy he's on the Capitals. It's his boy.
Ovi.
No, Ovi's boy. He's on the Capitals.
My God, I know who you're talking.
Yeah, I forget his name, but that's his boy.
That's Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov.
Yeah, that's his man. Yeah, Kuznetsov. Yeah.
It seems like when you look at the forward position from Russia specifically, like it seems like Russia develops more forwards than you see with defensemen.
Yeah, I agree with that. They got some good defense, but Russia is flashy, man. They like to put points of goals in the net.
Sergey was a power party boy. Sergey.
Fedorov.
Yeah, Fedorov.
Chasing what's her face, bro?
Oh, Anna Kournikova.
Yeah, he loved Kournikova, bro.
That won't ruin his career.
Yes, definitely. That did it. Yeah, Pavel told him not to do it. McGillney told him not to do it. He didn't listen to his two boys. Oh, man.
Pavel
Boring.
Burry. Oh, that's a guy that no one talks about a lot for some reason either.
Never won anything.
He was a great scorer.
Sure was. He was a great
Did his
player.
brother?
I mean,
What was?
No, go ahead.
What was your opinion on his brother,
Nah,
Valerie? You didn't like
Yeah.
Valerie a lot.
not at all.
Pavel was the better of the two.
Oh, not even close. Pavel's in the Hall of Fame, bro.
No, the reason why, if it wasn't for his injuries, I think Valerie would have been a lot better.
Maybe. But I know one thing, his brother was spectacular. His brother was off the chain, as they would say. Spin move is still underrated. Yeah, I agree.
His slap shot was underrated. His slap.
Jim's is a big Capital fan, so he's talking about his boy. What's his boy? Ovechkin.
The one thing that's underrated with Bure Pavel,
Mhm.
they always talked about his wrist shot. His slap shot was deadly too. They never talked about his slap shot a lot.
Oh, he's talking about Burry. Yeah, Burry's spin move was very underrated. Yes, Jim's. Yes.
Was Pavel as fast as Connor McDavid, Mace?
Maybe. I mean, Pavel was as fast as it comes. So
Wasn't his nickname the Russian Rocket or something like that?
That's who he was. Yep. And he was very, very entertaining to watch.
Were you a big fan of Paul Correa, Mace?
Yes. Into the concussions, yeah.
Who was his teammates on those Ducks teams?
Solani.
I thought there was another center on that team with him. Was a young Joe Thornton? Were either Pavelski or Joe Thornton on those teams as young players?
No.
With Korea?
Joe Thornton was the Bruins and the Sharks, and then he went to Toronto, which was a mistake. Those some good players back in the day.
You saw a prime Madonna, Mace.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Did you like him better? For you, did you like him better than Did you like him better than Roenick, or did you like Roenick better?
Madonna, Roenick?
Yeah.
Talking two of the all-time greats. The difference is, and I hate bringing this up, I'll take Madonna.
Jeremy didn't win anything? Is that what it is?
No, JR sometimes talk too damn much. That's why you don't see him on television anymore.
He let his mouth get the best of him?
Yes, he gets in trouble too much. He talks too damn much.
Was he a bigger trash talker than Kachuk?
Then the father Kachuk?
Yeah. Then Keith?
The father Kachuk wasn't like the father Kachuk ain't like his son. Let me put it that way.
He was an agitator, but he didn't trash talk a lot.
Exactly. He just put the puck in the net.
No, because they said he was a big agitator too. Like he would purposely antagonize players, but he didn't trash talk.
Yeah, because he was a big man. When you play that power forward position, it's like in the NBA. You're big. And, Tkachuk was a great, great player. And he brought two sons into the world. And
and they have a third brother coming into the not next year, but the following year. They have a young a cousin or a brother that's coming into the league, into the NFL draft.
Yeah.
See, it's weird. When they talk about the Russian Five, they always talk about Fedorov and McGillney. They don't talk about the defensemen on that team. Is it because one of them had his life ended too soon, Mace?
What, of the Russian Five?
Yeah,
what are you talking about Vladimir Konstantinov?
Yeah, Konstantinov.
That's a damn shame what happened to him.
Was he flying a plane or in a car crash?
He was in a car crash.
Who was his defense partner with those teams?
What's his face?
Sergey.
Damn. He's a Hall of Famer too. Was he with Fetisov? I think he was with Fetisov. And I forgot, and I should be ashamed of myself. I forgot the other great defenseman in Detroit. And he was there forever.
Lindstrom?
There you go. Yeah, Nick Lindstrom.
Wait, Nick Lindstrom was on that team with the Russian Five?
No. I'm talking about what, in Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
He was a young player then? Or?
Yeah, young guy. Yeah. Detroit drafted well. That's what really put them over the hump.
My God, I can't. His face is coming to me, but I can't remember his name. It was another Russian defenseman that they talked during that they brought up during that documentary, talking about how all of them had to defect from Russia because they were getting threatened by the government and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mogilny changed the sport. Alexander Mogilny. He was the first one to cross over. And then
Sergey followed.
Yeah, and this guy did too.
Konstantinov. I can't remember
no, not Konstantinov. What's his face? Fetisov. And damn, I should know this guy, man. He played on the Flames. His name starts with an M. Damn, I should know this.
Makarov.
Makarov was great too. Yeah, Makarov was tremendous. Russia was good back then.
Yeah, no, I can't. I know who you're. I know it's not Makarov. I know Makarov, but I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his last name now either. It's my God, who was
he
the
used to
Russian?
play for the Devils too. He won with Detroit and the Devils. So, folks, I'm going to call it a night, but we'll be off the air talking. So, Manzano, you can keep talking about your hockey right now. You can keep talking hockey, Tony.
It's about to go down in South Beach. Stay tuned, folks.
What, they killing Riley?
Man, hey, roasted him a new you-know-what hole.
Yo, I'll have the thumbnail next week, Inferno on South Beach.
Oh, shit.
Forget next week. Do it now. Stop waiting. Roast them. Do it.
Riley blew it again. I'm still waiting, because I still feel Dame will end up there somehow. But if he doesn't, I will destroy Riley again. And so will the national media. Media doesn't like Pat Riley, so they get a chance to roast his ass, they'll do it. They'll put him on a goddamn rotisserie.
Well, I just love the roast on the Miami Heat.
Well, a big part of it is, and I was talking about this right before I came on the air tonight. It's just something about Miami that Northeast City fans can't stand them. I understand the reason. Like Boston really hates you guys down there. They can't stand you guys. They think you guys got it easy down there. The nice weather, golf courses, beaches. While they're freezing up here, fucking.
Well, that's not our fault.
Shoot,
They can move down and enjoy it too.
we can't stand Boston either.
New York, they don't respect the Miami fan. A big part of that is the Dolphin fans up here.
I found out that his name is Igor Larionov.
There you go. Yep, Larionov. Yep. And Philly, the Philly fan looks at Miami fan as, you sound stupid. Don't say nothing to me. My Eagles are losing right now. They shouldn't be losing. You know, and Vinny and the boys, you know how they.
But how many championships do 76ers have?
Wait, Larionov ended up going to the Flames base? I didn't know that.
Yeah, then he went to what you call it. He went to
I know Philadelphia,
Detroit.
Man. I know they ain't talking.
Yeah, I think I agree with Mace. I think the trade is going to happen, and I don't think Riley overestimated himself, Mace. I think it's Cronin's idiot ass is overvaluing what he.
Cronin did the right thing. He's holding out where he could get the best for his franchise, or else Jody Allen will fire his ass during the All-Star break.
Did you hear? Apparently, there might be a trade where the Heat get Dame, and I can't remember the Suns. I can't remember who the Suns get, and then the Portland Trailblazers get DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, I was listening to a Blazers show late last night, and a lot of their fans don't want that trade. They want picks, and I'm with them. Picks.
You don't want a DeAndre Ayton, an established player?
No, give me picks. I'm happy. I already like my core with my three guys, and Scoot, Sharp, and Simons.
You need a center, though, don't you?
Nah, you know, it's going to be a long time, and I will do for Mr. Miami. Tsunami hits PDX. I will do that. Mr. Miami.
When Paul Allen was alive, Mace, did he actually care about the basketball team?
Yeah. He liked the basketball team more than the Seahawks. But what happened? Seahawks delivered him a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think that the fortunes of the Trailblazers would have been different if Paul Allen was still alive. I don't think. I agree with you. I think Jody doesn't really care about the team.
Cronin wouldn't even have the job right now if he was still alive. You know, but Paul Allen, for me, he was the best owner. And when he passed away, I knew there was going to be dark days for the Trailblazers. I've been saying it, bro. And now the tsunami is about to hit, and I will rip them like I ripped Jordan Love the other night, and I'll rip the Trailblazers buffoonery. This trade.
I'm predicting this, Mace. I can see within the next few years. I can see. What's her name?
Jody Allen.
Jody Allen selling the Trailblazers, and maybe a guy like the guy who owns Nike, Phil Knight.
Adam Silver said he will never let that happen.
Why?
Because that means Portland will have unlimited funds. Their players will be paid handsomely, just like Paul Allen did back in the day. And Nike controls some of the NBA. That's what Aunt T likes to say all the time. So before we continue, yo, Jims, I love you being here tonight. You too, Raven. We'll see you Sunday morning, 11:15. Yeah, 11:15 Eastern time. We're gonna take this off the air. 11:15 Eastern Time. The experience game of the week is the Broncos in Miami for the Dolphins home opener. So
Who's the primetime game this Sunday?
Raiders and Steelers. I'm not watching that crap. I'll be sleeping. We'll see you Sunday morning, everybody, for the pregame show. Good night, everybody.
It's
You
sponsored
pay
by
me to watch Steelers.